Things you do don't seem real. Out of time. Won't you ever set me free? This waiting around's killing me. She drives me crazy. Like no one else. She drives me crazy, and I can't help myself. Any rest? I'm obsessed. Everything you say is no surprise. There's
Okay.
no surprise.
Am I unmuted? Am I unmuted? Dude, check out the website, bro. Check out the website. Check out the website. Didn't know one can do that. Yeah, I put them both on. Oh, where should I be? You should be on the website. You should be on crackyreads.com, Zoop. That's where you should be. I have the YouTube chats up. I have Blaze and I have the YouTube chats. I'm on everything in the world, bro. Oh, he says. You can stay there if you want. I'm on everything in the world. But I made a website, bro. I made a website. It uses the YouTube source, okay? And we have our own chat there, uncensored. I'm streaming everywhere. I'm streaming to Kick. I can't read Kick chat though. I'm streaming to Twitch. Can't read Twitch chat. I'm streaming to X. Can't read X chat. I'm streaming to Rumble too. Maybe I'm streaming to Rumble. I don't know. I turned on the Rumble. I think. Who knows? Who knows what I'm doing? Who knows? I don't. But I built a website over my weekend. I meant to be on earlier. I was in a Benadryl coma though. I was in a Benadryl coma. It's like Brainiac. Who's your Superman? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm like Brainiac. I was thinking about it like, is there anything wrong? Here we go. This is a newer song. It's a newer song. Not only did I make a new website, I'm making a new economy. I made a bunch of new music too. I made BGM kind of tracks. You'll see when we're streaming. We'll start using them. Done all kinds of stuff, man. The stream is about to be a rocket ship. So get on crackyreads.com. Get on crackyreads.com. Everyone bookmark crackyreads.com. What are you doing? There's a tip button too on crackyreads.com. It also has so it has our own chat, right? Not only does it have our own chat with no censorship, you pick your own name. It doesn't take any like user info. What it's gonna eventually have is wallet integration. So you're gonna set up a wallet, and then I'm gonna give you scam cards that are NFTs. And then we're gonna do all the same stuff. Zoop, you're gonna love it, bro. Once we get like everybody having a bunch of quote unquote NFTs, I'm gonna make it so people can gamble and people can stake them on things. You can wager them on like bets or ideas or whatever. Like you'd be like, oh, I'll give you one for this. You'll be able to do that. Not only will you be able to do that, you'll get an ability for every NFT you own, for every scam card you own, new model, tokenized scam card. Everyone you own. I'm going to rebuild all of our old redeem system into one combined system. Where I'm going to tier the redeems from both Twitch and YouTube Buri drop cards. And make it like, you can use different abilities on the website. Like you can change effects on the stream, and you just cost. What it is every NFT you own, you'll have a cooldown of 30 days to brand this shit once. I hope that's not too confusing. You can use every card once, and then the redeems will be like the cheapest ones will be 1 card, the more expensive ones will be 2 cards. You know, it'll depend how big an effect it is. You know, I heard a website that you can make crypto coin for free without knowledge. How would you call it? Free cash? I have a sponsorship with free cash right now. A sponsorship with free cash right now. You can make. Speaking of, you can. Super Robot Day. We don't want to listen to this song though, because it's not Super Robot Day. Only on Super Robot Day can we listen to that song. Oh, let's listen to the other new songs maybe. Not this one. Yeah, this is a new one. Well, you gonna read your fucking chat or what? I can't read Kick chat. I can't read Twitch chat. I can't read X chat at all. They don't exist to me. Cause they just fill up my chat with spam anyway, so I turned them off. I can't read Kick chat. I can't read X chat. Those don't exist to me, and they never will again. I banished them to the shadow realm. You have to my chat? Are you chatting on the website? Is my website bugged? You read your own fucking website. Hold on, right? Oh, you guys aren't there. Sorry, I didn't button it bugged. Okay, hold on. Guys, I'm so sorry. I gotta apologize. Guys, I gotta apologize. You're all there. Thank you. Hold on, I wasn't logged in. Hi. Sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry. He's fucking talking to Zoo. Listen, chat. Okay, I made a mistake, okay? What the fuck? Okay, listen. Guys, calm down. Zoop, they're pissed at me, bro. Speaking of Zoop, you should join too, because everybody's... Yeah, fine. Whoa, I'm sorry. Let me go back and chat. Hello, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you guys for checking out my chat like that. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Like, Zoop's the worst, right? Zoop, you're the worst. Join the other chat. You aren't. Chat's off the hook over there. Oh my jeez. Okay. Can I talk? You can just talk about whatever you want, bro. It's the VIP chat. It's uncensored. You guys can talk whatever you want, man. You guys can talk about whatever you want. I don't mind. That's the point of it, right? Where guys, you can say whatever you want in there. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Here's the thing. I had the chat up. I'm looking for it. Just go to crackyreads.com, Zoot. What do you mean looking for it? crackyreads.com. What happened was I didn't log in. I had it up as a pop-out chat and I didn't log in. And I didn't realize if I didn't log in, it wouldn't refresh. It doesn't refresh if you're not logged in. Just for future reference, anybody. But guys, you can also use GIFs and stuff too. Okay, let me explain the chat to you for anybody that doesn't know yet. You can use GIFs. Carl sucks balls. Okay, calm down. You can use GIFs. I got most of the. What I did was I had the emotes from the folder I had. So that's not all the emotes though. I know I'm missing some emotes. Just link me or download them and put on the Discord or something. Make it easy for me to add them, and I'll get them up, no problem. I'll get all the emotes back. I have no problem with that. Okay, for gifts and you know, maybe in Israel they banned it. Most joined. Nice. Isn't nice. Isn't this cool, man? Like, we have our own uncensored chat where I'm not gonna show it on stream, obviously. I'm obviously not showing this. I'm obviously not showing our chat on stream. I obviously cannot do that. Oh my god. I'm obviously not gonna do that because then it'd take away what you guys can do, right? It's gonna be a private thing, just like Simps. Remember when we did Simps as a private chat? That's the idea. Okay, so you can use tenor gifs, and you can use what's the other one? Giphy ones. Just paste them. I'll show you. Just go to like Tenor or Giphy, and then just like find whatever GIF you want, right? And then just copy the URL, okay? And just put it in there. It works. I do miss it. Bro, this should be better than the Sims chat. No picture upload? No. I'm thinking, I mean, I could maybe add it, but then I gotta have more, it would require more stuff, you know? To let you guys upload. I'd have to like, have some place to store them and build the whole thing for that. You just go to, okay, I can add a GIF picker or something like Discord has, if that'll help you. But I didn't want to add another button to the chat. But I could, if that would help you. Just go to Tenor or Giphy and find things. Come on, guys. Don't be ridiculous. Come on. This isn't that bad. It's already pretty good. We need a tutorial. You can just link the thing. You can link it either way. The GIF, or GIF picker sounds gross. Okay, I'm getting contradicting information right now. Cute. I was expecting GIFs like this when I opened it. I was expecting GIFs like that. Nope, all dead. How do I pick my color? It's when you sign in, refresh. Pick your name again, and pick your color. It's on that page. There's a little color next to your name. You pick it there. Yeah, you gotta come back. You gotta come back. Remember, guys, that if you're not logged in, you don't see chat doesn't update, because I did not know that, and I missed all kinds of chat. Woo, yeah, there you go. You can pick any color. I just added a color picker. Pick any color. Pick any color. What other features are there? Links work. If you click a link, and it'll be clickable. Yeah, she was just changing colors. Isn't this gonna be fun? I need Randy in this here. Look at Zoof. Look at Zoof. Yeah, you got your Zoo cat. Guys, again, so let me know anything. But from the fireman, what do you mean it needs adjustment? Tell me what you want. Sorry. If you want something different, tell me what you want. What do you mean you think a color needs adjustment? What does that mean? What are you saying? Tell me, I fix it. No, just meaning. Oh, okay. You mean it's not the right color yet for you? Gotcha. You haven't picked your right color. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it saves it too, so you should be fine there. I do have some basic, like, mod controls or something, right? So, like, here, let me show you. Oh, I didn't save the password. Let's not worry about that for now, then. Don't worry about that today. If I need to, I can deal with it. If I need to. It's not the right kind of riot. This is too exciting. It's very exciting, isn't it? That we have a chat now where people can just say whatever they want. I'm really excited about it. I've never been more excited about a thing. Honestly. Because this is better than Sims chat, bro. This is better than Sims chat. Tell me I'm wrong. This is better than Sims chat. Sims chat, Sims chat, how's it better than Sims chat? I can, the embed link thing is pretty cool. Like, you can put any GIF and it'll just do it. I bought chicken cuts for the Shinzel making, and they were lousy. For like Shinzel making. Weren't they chicken cuts? Like, what kind of cuts? What kind of cuts? What's a Shinzel? Also, that sucks. It does suck. What else did I want to talk about? There's lots of stuff, man. I was working. Oh, you guys trying phone resolution yet? Let me know what layout stuff if I need to fix it. So on the default desktop setup, you have to like scroll down to make the menu go away, but I kind of like it that way because it's kind of like sitting down. You also have to join chat, but I like that too because it's like it makes chat like a room you enter, you know? It makes chat like a room you enter. Ryan, thank you for coming to YouTube and telling me about that. Thank you for coming to YouTube and telling me about that. That was on me, guys. I made my own chat. I wasn't even logged into it. Gaza chickens, right? That's where they get them from. That's the problem, right? They get them from Gaza. Yeah, they keep those chickens around rocks, I think. Schnitzel is fried, thin-cut chicken. It's an Austrian dish, super popular. Okay, so it's meant to like stream fortune. Okay, so you get like random cuts anyways, is what you're saying? It's like leftover cuts anyways or something. Is that what you're saying? And then like random cuts anyways. Oh, schnitzel. Oh, Oh, we didn't listen to the other new song. So what do you guys think of the new website? What do you guys think of the new website, guys? There's all kinds of other stuff too. So like, make sure everyone signs up for some kind of wallet. I suggest MetaMask if you don't have one, because I should be able to get MetaMask integration soon. You love it? Nice, nice, nice. I spent. So you know how they say AI isn't. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. It sure kind of feels like work. It's just faster. Like it sure feels like. I don't know if everyone says like AI is lazy. Coding with AI sure felt like working like a desk job. But like you're like a mad scientist and you do way more. But it still kind of feels like working. Because I literally both Sunday and Monday I was just, you know, working every hour, like all day, doing this, that, just keep building things. I made the spooky knots. What does that mean? For what? For which thing? Spooky knot sounds cool. It's from the breast you have. Special hammer to make them flat. Right, I have one of those, a mallet. You call it a mallet, Mossad. Mossad, you call it a mallet. Bro, is our chat not going to be super fun now? Because, like, you guys can say whatever you want, and I can clear it if I need to. I'm excited for that part. I'm also, I mean, I know, like, we're going to get Mirai in there saying certain words. We're going to get people from the other platforms coming in just saying rude, stuff too, but so what? You know, it's worth it. The hiccup of having to type in a name is going to stop most annoying people from showing up. Also, dude, you know what else I'm thinking? We can make a private stream room that requires NFT to get into. So basically all of our old Sims functionality, this should be the middle ground. We should be able to, obviously we're still going to make Sims 2, but we can make this site into like a middle step for everything we used to do. The Craggy Reads website, your one-stop entertainment shop. At a stream today, I did a planning with the AI. Heck yeah. Sure. I mean, you can say both words. And now I'm hoping everybody just starts saying that all the time. But you know, whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Nothing I can do about that. I'm on Rumble too. Speaking of that. Isn't it wild you can't say that on Rumble? Isn't that wild? There's supposedly free speech, but you can't say that. Well, guess who's really free speech? Well, it's mostly free speech. I do have timeout controls. I do have ban controls too. But the thing is, it's just bans by nickname. I didn't build something like IP ban or anything yet, or like cookie ban or something. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think people are gonna go out of their way to be a pain in my ass yet. There's slow down. There's built-in like rate limit things too, right? If you try to spam, you'll see it'll warn you. What else are we gonna? What else? Nigeria, huh? Yeah, I've never had stringy chicken. So gross. It's made that way on purpose. Yeah, I don't really know. That sounds gross. It sounds horrible. Yeah. So, and now here's the other thing. If we all have the website right now, that everybody knows the website, we can't get banned or anything. Like, if I lose the YouTube, I can just change the video source, you know? Well, if I lose both YouTubes, I'll lose the VODs for the VOD brain, though. But I'm not planning on streaming all YouTubes forever. I'm doing that currently. Why? To advertise the new website, right? If you look at the title on a lot of the websites, I just put welcome to crankyreads.com. I just put that as the title. And like I said, I can't read Twitch. Yeah, I built in, I added the broad brain. Speaking of, I need your guys' help to flush it out. We need to start adding tags and characters and stuff for real. I have the other website where I can build, the other setup where I can build a new database for it. There's also, I think, a bug in the database I gotta work out. If you look, it seems like it repeats the transcript like 3 times. Whenever you search anything, it's like a big block, and you look at it, it says the things 3 times. I think that's because it ripped the original subtitle, it ripped the English, and then trying to rip Japanese, but I think that was just English again. And then it's combined all that into the database. I need to fix that. That's a bug. But otherwise, it should work pretty well anyway, even with it. And then we're gonna add the more episodes, yada yada. So that needs to be fleshed out, both what's in there, quality of what's in there, and the actual like tags and characters and all that. If you have an idea, I'm just gonna start taking notes. Just let me know. I had that thing you could submit things. They're currently not there. There's no submit thing right now. Just let me know and I'll add it. Would you gamble on a chicken fight? Detach knives? Yeah, cockfighting. Yeah, sure, I probably would. I probably, like, if that was a thing that people did, I probably would. Yeah. Sure. Mexicans? Yeah. It is a thing. I don't think they do it in Vegas. I haven't really heard of them doing it in Vegas. They might. I've never really seen it though. I've never seen cockfight. Well, it's not totally true. I've seen cockfighting like videos. Would I gamble on it? Probably was a thing. Some videos with it. You think it should be banned though? Kinda. It's kind of gruesome. But I mean, if that was a local thing, I'd probably gamble on it, yeah. Speaking of gambling, I'm thinking after all you guys have scam cards, like everybody gets into the scam card setup, then we can build a thing for you to wager scam cards on things like we used to do predictions. That should be fine, right? Because they're not really property. I mean, they are property, but they're not... Crypto doesn't really count as a thing like that, right? Like, we're using the same trick, but we're using an even more tricky thing, because I'm giving them for free. I gotta be careful with my wording though. For every $10 you tip me, I will give you a scam card, NFT, a tokenized scam card for free. You just gotta give me your wallet. You need a wallet that accepts on the Polygon network, and I will send you, which is just get MetaMask if you don't know what one. If you know, like, what is he talking about? Just get MetaMask, install it on your browser, and you'll get cards. Stringy Chicken was probably an old rooster. We start a business, sure. So now my main thing is now direct tipping. I'm incentivizing direct tipping. Because here's the thing, my YouTubes will never be monetized, so doesn't that mean we have no ads, right? So, like, Kick and all these other websites, their whole advantage is no ads. Well, guess what? I'm not monetized, idiot. So we're gonna encourage for monetization, just direct tipping. Right, I put the tip button down there. It goes to Stream Elements. I'm gonna add a crypto tip. I have it set up already. The crypto tip is set up already. Let me link. I doubt any of you guys would want to use it, but I'll show you. I already have crypto tipping set up. I can accept like any crypto under the sun, pretty much on there. So we got crypto. I'll add the button for that next to the tip one soon. The reason I haven't yet is because I gotta add more than the button. I gotta add the button, and then I gotta add like API stuff so it sends like a message when you do it. Because right now I have a Stream Elements thing that'll tell me if you do a tip on there, but I do not have any way to know if you tip. So I gotta build an API thing. Get an episode on South Park 1 on Cockfight, huh? Cool. Any other questions? So we're gonna, like, I think I told you guys we're gonna rebuild the whole redemption system around the scam cards, around the tokenized scam cards. Explode emotes on the screen. Well, I'm thinking when you brandish an NFT, I'm thinking that'll make it pop up on the screen, right? I can make it appear in the chat too, right? And make like a GIF of it appear in the chat, and then I can make it appear on screen too. Yeah, I was thinking I make a like a widget. I was thinking I make it a widget built into the website that I go to. What's up, Dimmy? I was thinking I make a widget, and then I'll put on like effects on there. I know Magic had mercenaries. They used to have a mercenary deck. Yeah, I don't know what that refers to either. Was it one of the expansions or something that had mercenaries? I remember ally mechanic. Remember the ally one? Was it similar to that? What else do we gotta do? Sorry, I had a Benadryl coma. I'm recovering from right now. Recovering from a Benadryl coma. I wanted to be on earlier today. I wanted to be on time. But the things don't go how you want them to. Did I not do good work though with the website? Let me know like what else we need to do to fix it, or ideas you have for quality or improvements. Let me know. It's our website now. I can do anything. Like Leafy brought up, we can theme it too, right? Like if we're doing an event, like we're in a different time. Like remember how we used to do like season whatever on the screen? I can make the website say it, right? I can make the website somewhere say we're at season 22, blah 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 kind of stuff, and I could retheme the graphics. Bro, I can do so much now. In a program to play, I had black and white. I play with friends. Are they like the opposite of allies then? Yeah, I'm excited that we have an uncensored chat. Shinny throwing up for us from being sick. Shinny, come to crackyreads.com, bro. Check out the chat there. We have uncensored chat. Come to crackyreads.com. Check it out. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but we have a VIP chat there now. We have our own chat now. Where you can speak completely uncensored. It's not going to show up on screens just so I don't get banned. I'm still going to have the YouTube and the Blaze chats on the screen, but we have a completely I'm working on I got a website up. Good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll be fun and let you guys do whatever you want. And I'm always sick of like somebody saying, "Hey, I can't say this, I can't say that." It really bothers me because I want people to be able to say whatever they want. Also, it allows anonymity too, because you just pick your name, and I like that. I like the old internet that was like that. And I know some people are gonna make like joke names, like Zoolator's joke name, and I like that too. I like people having the freedom to do that kind of stuff. I'm a big believer in freedom, believe it or not. So 70 years old, bro. I think isn't BB dead? Did you see that? BB's dead, probably. They're using like AI to pretend like he's alive still. Are you scared about that, Zoo? Are you scared about that? Are you scared about that or no? I saw the video. It does seem like it's AI. His ring disappears, bro. Did you guys see that? His ring disappears. Noah's alive. Is funny shit. So he is still alive. They're just so who's making the AI? Are they just fucking like? Are they just doing it because it's easier? Are they doing it to? Oh, are they doing it to make them think that they did get him or something? Who knows? Thank you for following, Ramiro. I can see my follows on Kick and stuff. I just can't read chat anymore. Sorry about that. But I turned off Twitch chat and I turned off Kick chat. Here's the chats that I don't see: Twitch chat, Kick chat, and X chat. Because you normally just get bots in there, and I have my own chat. So if you want to chat in any of the other ones, well, if you want to chat somewhere, come to the website craigrees.com, and then you can chat totally uncensored. I don't like the Kick censors chat, the auto mod. You can only turn down hate down to low, and I like hate up to high. I'll tell you that much. Two. I like my hate on high. Could be some filter. There's not gonna be a filter. I can clear the chat though if I need to, and it clears every time. It doesn't save either. I have mod powers, bro. I can clear it if I need to. Don't worry about it. I can time people out if I need to. I can ban you too, but it's not a real ban yet. It will be in the future. I'll build a real ban system. So I'm not too worried about it. I have capabilities. I have powers. I clear the chat. It clears if I reset the server too. It doesn't save it. So it's a chat is ephemeral. So I'm not too worried about it. You know, it's ephemeral. I don't know. I don't think I get in trouble. Who's gonna get me in trouble too? I'm not using Cloudflare. So get banned so you can ban search. Well, I can time out. I can delete rush. Oh no, I have to remember the password. Remember the password. Well, if I use the regular site, I think I could. I think I have the password saved there. I do. Okay. Watch. Delete that message. Delete Gio's message. Look, we had Sabbath. So media and stuff, Les put stuff out. And in America, maybe look longer because daytime. And in the South, he's put one video with only him, in which is Paul looks like it sucks finger. Okay, so but it does look like it's AI, bro. That one does look like AI. So oh, gotcha. Does it show how many people are in chat? No. Should I know that? You think I should know that? Do you think that's important? It says every time when somebody joins, it says, right? So I don't know. Shinny, what's up, man? Welcome to the website. Welcome. Again, guys, if you don't know, you can paste like tenor thing. You can paste tenor or Giphy links directly, look, and it'll show the GIF. Isn't that sick? You can use GIFs. Use GIFs. Feel free, man. Do whatever you want. The chat is freedom. Chat is freedom. So this shows that the 616 is important. What is that, permissions or something? Oh, Shinny 616, you mean? Oh, you mean him picking to put 616 shows it's important on his name? Sure. Sure. Watch, I don't want to clear the chat right now. I have a clear button here, though, if I need it. If I need it. Also, we're not going to put this chat on the screen, so you can say whatever you want. Also, if you go to crackyreads.com, if you don't join, it won't refresh. The chat won't update. So if you're just watching from there and you're watching chat and you're like, why isn't no one talking? You gotta join to see it update. Maybe I should change that. I don't know. We need dark Yoko memes. That's not a bad idea. There is an evil Yoko. Dude, there is an evil Yoko. There is a whole evil Yoko storyline I want to do soon too. So that would fit perfectly, honestly. Suppose the true number of the beast instead of 6. Oh yeah, I remember that shitty. We do need dark Yoko memes. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. We can make dark Yoko NFTs too. So here's how the new monetization system works. Okay, guys? I will ask you for tips. There's a tip button down below. Every $10 you give me, I will give you a tokenized scam card, which is an NFT on the Polygon network. To receive it, all you need is to set up a MetaMask extension or any kind of wallet extension that can receive on Polygon, which I think is most of them. Just get MetaMask though if you don't know what I'm talking about. MetaMask. I just need an address I can give. I can send your Polygon thing to. You can. I don't exactly. I'd rather if you didn't. But you can. I think. I don't know about spaces. You can. You can. My plan, I think, is if I don't really like a name, I'm going to ignore it when that person talks until they make a name I don't have a problem with. But you can really do whatever you want, man. I'm not trying to control you. I'm not trying to control you. But do think do keep in mind that the chat is, it's our chat. Do you want to pee on the floor? Do you want to poop on the floor? It's up to you. You can if you want to, especially if there's a joke or something. Oh yeah. And you can type emotes too, which is pretty sick, right? Also, remember, tell me if there's emotes you want to get added, because I didn't add all the emotes we've ever had. Mosad is pretty funny. That's another reason why I was hype about making the name something you can pick, because I knew some people would. I know, and you also have to rejoin every time, which some people might find annoying. But I like the idea that you have to step into the chat. I like the idea that you have to step in. Also, I think it'll have funny things where people join and leave and things like that. I'm expecting that to be funny. I'm expecting that to be funny. I have philosophical questions. What about the word thought? What about it? What are you looking for about it? What are you thinking? What's your thought flow on that? Oh, let me hide this. You can also see, so you can see I attached the broad brain stuff. It's all part of the stream now. I do need your guys' help. So I would appreciate if we start using the VOD brain to try to watch old VODs, and let me know what else we need to add. Like, we gotta start going through. I gotta do it. But if you guys anybody want to help, I'll appreciate it. If you go through the VODs and tell me what's in them, like what games are in them, what characters are in them, then I can add them. Just tell me things that are in VODs that are missing from the tags and things, and I'll add them. And then we'll add story arcs. We can add all those things. Just let me know if I'm missing stuff. Like PewDiePie once got flagged or something for using that word. I feel like it's in gray zone in popular culture. Oh, you know why he got flagged? Well, I know it's because of I don't think it's used much these days. Well, the reason it's a thing is commie stuff, right? Because sex work is part of feminism, and feminism is part of the communist. It's like the tip of the spear, right? It's the tip of the communist spear is feminism. So any feminist thing they still defend, even though there's division now about that, right? The tip of the spear was feminism. That was how they got in there, and then they did the gay stuff and the trans stuff and whatever else through that. Through that. I mean, even civil rights was through that. It was through feminism. Feminism was the spear, though. So anything feminine, a lot of people that recognize this, the communists that recognize that, the communists that understand either subconsciously or consciously that feminism is the tip of the communist spear, they'll defend anything like sex work and stuff like that. But the thing about communists is a lot of them are useful idiots and they don't know how their own assault works. And those ones, they'll get split on that issue. Because they don't know what they actually believe in. Alien T flagged him recalling her thought, so not exactly commie stuff. Flagged him recalling her thought. Alien T? No, I think it is commie stuff, bro. What? I don't know who Alien T is though, but I think you're wrong on that, bro. Alinity? I think it's communist, man. I'd have to see the thing, but I don't see why else people would do it. Yeah, Alinity is going to be a commie, no? Like a neo-Marxist. She's a Twitch streamer, bro. She's definitely a communist. But yeah, again, if you guys have any like preferences about the stream, about the website that you need fixed, let me know. I'm happy with the layout as it is. But I haven't tried the phone one. I don't know if that's convenient. I made a phone one where it puts the chat underneath. If you look at it in phone aspect ratio, the long way, vertical, you'll see that the chat goes on the bottom. But I don't know how convenient the spacing is and stuff. On my phone falling asleep. Ah, okay. Oh, it's disconnecting. Do you know why? Do you know what's doing it? Because I can fix it if I can know why. I mean, if I know why. I'm gonna have to do some testing myself. You know what I could do? I can make it so it updates the chat whether you're connected or not. That could help in case you get disconnected and you're not trying to reconnect. I'm still partially just short, or when it goes into sleep mode, it disconnects. You know what? I could add a toggle. Oh, I got an idea for a fix. I can add a toggle, stay signed in, right? Or something, or like stay log in, auto log in, and then you uncheck it if you want to change your name. That's not a bad idea, right? Put a button at the top next to show time. Like a check mark that says stay logged in, maybe. What happened? Well, I think what happens is when you're in sleep mode, the browser basically refreshes, and it logs you out. Because now every time you refresh the thing, it'll log you out. Iran is pissed. We killed their de facto leader last night, so lots of missiles, huh? Sounds like, yeah, that makes total sense. I'm thinking of a fix for that. I'm thinking if I put a check mark, stay signed in, and you turn that on, then that'll be the convenient for the people that like that. But it has to be checked. It is going to start checked off, right? That's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll add that next update. Let me start making notes about things I need to add next update. New note. Next update. I definitely gotta add crypto, right? The crypto tip. Crypto tipping with API support. Stay logged in button. Okay. Let me know anything else. I still also gotta actually integrate the wallet. I haven't done that yet. What's up, Josie? I came in late because I don't know what's going on. I set up a website, Josie. Nice to see you. Welcome. Wait, crying. I gotta go. Oh, okay. Bye. Sorry. I missed the chat. I apologize for that. I came in late because I don't know what's going on. I apologize, Josie, about that. I set up a website. We're talking about that. One problem idea is that insiders in Iranian trying to make him exposed so he could killing you. Eternal struggle. Who will rule now? Cool. I don't know, Josie, if you're still there. Sorry about that. I gotta pay attention to all the chats now and make sure I don't miss any. I gotta put my head where I see the peripheral there. Or I could put the chat over there again. There you go. Then I have to look over there. I'll fix it. Okay. I'm gonna put the mic out of my way then. Hold on. Looks like they want to take him out. Alright, I think I got all the things. I'll put this like that. And then the little notification thing on top. Okay. Eternal rivalry. Chat working pretty good, huh? Chat working pretty good. The hosting shouldn't cost me too much money. We'll see. We'll see over the month, right? We'll see. Shouldn't cost me too much money though. Having to vomit in my head. Gross, bro. You drunk right now? That's what's happening. Take care of yourself. Drink water. Drink a bunch of water, bro. Maybe when you feel better, eat something too, right? Your body needs every nutrients when you're doing that. Here. I have no sense of smell. Yeah, I'm with you on that. With my allergies, I can't breathe in my nose sometimes, and I don't. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell. People give me such a hard time about it. But what can I do, man? It's just the way I am. I don't know. I don't mean to be as nasally as you know, maximum nasal, but what can I do? You can't talk through your nose either. Yeah, I know. I know. No. It is what it is. But check this out. You guys can give me a hard time now when I'm not around. By spamming this kind of stuff, right? I'm signed in twice in chat. Do we want a chatter list or no? Because if you have to join, I think it'd be okay to have a chatter list. Like privacy wise, I think it'd be okay since you have to join. But also I need to make it, I think I do make it so you refresh. So it refreshes even if you're not joined. I think that's I probably should do that. What thoughts? I'm gonna put a note, I think. Refresh chat even if not logged in or signed in. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Maybe we shouldn't do that because maybe it's better that they have to log in to see chat. Like that makes it a little bit private, you know? Well, it will show it when they load the website though, but it won't update. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to recent around stuff. Yeah, leave login. You want to leave it? Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm with you. All right, take that note out. I'm with you. Leave it like it is. I think just a stay logged in button solves that problem, right? Because then the people that click that when they load it, they'll already be logged in. Okay, yeah, that works. The stay logged in button will fix it for the people that care about it. I stayed up for days watching YouTube. Then my friend, oh man, guys are really getting sick. Ow, well, that's horrible, Shinny. I'm sorry to hear that. Sucks, man. What happened? So you guys get the monetization model now? Am I explaining it well enough? Hold on. Let's open the stream, right? So it's a little less confusing. A little less confusing. Face tracker's not on. Hold on. Yeah, it sucks. So 1 Red Bull, an hour of sleep, so to briefly sleep. Nah, I feel you, man. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. At least you hang out. I mean, at least you got some weird stream that's on at ridiculous hours to hang out on, I suppose. At least I can be happy with that. Yeah, stay strong for sure, man. It's rough. That's rough, man. Yeah, let's see. Gonna get the head tracking on. Man, people like they were thin. I like that part about talking simple for the dumbos a lot. Well, Dano D, suicide, or crash. I do think somebody killed him. What info do you have? What suggests that? Interesting. From process limit. What do you know? Tell me what you know, and I will think about it with you. Okay. Basically, we have our own like. We have our own. What do you call this chat? What is it comparable to? I don't know. Grandmother doesn't want people to know how he died. Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. So I want the public chats to be on the stream, but not the main one. Also, was that really Chef earlier? I had a feeling. Was it Chef for sure? Chef, you still around? Is that Chef for sure? I really feel like it might have been. But it could have been. I don't know. Okay, Bro, Carl streams can get pretty unhinged now too, right? Like David Carradine. There's a song that mentions that, the one Eminem one, the Linda Eminem song. What am I doing? I'm getting all the things set up. We need Yoko set up. Yoko! Are you set up, Yoko? Yeah, nice. Yoko, what do you think of the new website? Yeah? It's sick? Okay. Nice. Oh, I made BGM. I made some BGM too. I made some BGM too for like when I'm doing bits, when I'm doing stream story and stuff. I have some BGM I made. I'm gonna start having BGM. That's exciting. I just thought about that earlier today, and so I did make some. My roommate pointed out he got stabbed. Wow. Well, maybe he's masturbating with a belt. Oh, so wait, he is auto asphyxiation? Huh? Oh, let me see. I used to think a certain someone died from a different thing. Which certain someone? So maybe he was masturbating. Yeah, maybe. That Inspan guy. But roommate pointed out he got stabbed for it. That's scary. That is scary. He was working at some strip club DJ. Don't know my crowds never went there. Sure. And I feel bad I didn't notice Josie's message before she was gone. But, hopefully she'll be back sometime. I think she was just confused because I was talking to a chat she didn't see. Which is understandable. But it used to work pretty well on Sims, right? We just gotta get a flow to it. YouTube is the forward-facing. I'm not gonna do both YouTubes forever. I'm just doing it like this week. To teach people about the thing. Do I put Blaze chat first, or what do I do? Yeah, then I do. Also, Blaze, I have $80 in the past couple of weeks. So Blaze isn't no money. Don't forget to vote on Blaze. Don't give up on voting on Blaze. But we kind of don't need Blaze anymore. Kind of don't need it anymore. Well, we'll see. I mean, if people actually if people actually tip, is the thing. If people don't, then we definitely still need Blaze. Alright, how's that look? That looks good. I need to fill in the chat, though. Filling in the chat so I can see it on stream. It really sounds like how you know he didn't. Yeah, what makes you suspect he didn't? That's at least not nothing. I broke his foot. I broke his foot once and then drove to the ER after he low crawled 200 feet. That's wild. You broke his foot? How did that happen? You broke his foot? Is it still kind of wintry outside? What's outside like? I need to change this to say craggyrees.com. Right? I'm going to say craggyrees.com or new home. craggyrees.com. craggyrees.com. The one and true home of Craggy Rees. Isn't that cool? We have our own website now, man. No longer do we need to worry about moving or whatever. All platforms mean to us now is they're broadcasting an ad for us. Speaking of, I was thinking about we should do some advertising. I'm going to use whatever money we get, that $80 on Blaze, and that's going plus whatever you guys tip me is going towards the advertising fund. I think we should just buy ads somewhere. Don't you think that's a good idea? Just buy ads. Like, the algorithm will never like us. Let's just buy our way in. But obviously we're gonna need to save them a bit. We need some coffers for this to work, for this plan to work. But we already have $80 in it. The coffer box already has $80 in it. And $80 is buying some Vegas posters. You think that's the plan? Yeah, we'll think about how to actually do it. Maybe posters is it. Maybe business cards or something. Not a bad idea. Eventually a parked semi. Called a friend who apparently was drunk and showed up and was like, you drive. A billboard would be sick. How much do you think I need for a billboard? I bet it's a couple $100 at least. For like a month of a billboard. I could call around and ask though. A billboard would be sick. I don't think you're wrong, Gio. I think the most practical practical advertising might not even be digital. But I want to do some digital ads too, like I saw things saying you could get advertised on Reddit. I was like, maybe that. And you probably target which Reddits. That's probably a good idea. That's probably reasonable. YouTube at some point would be a good option to pay. Stuff like that. How much did it cost? Well, I don't know yet how much anything's gonna cost, bro. I don't know how much anything's gonna cost. Yeah, I didn't really look into it. I didn't have money. I didn't have ad money, right? So I was like, whatever. But now I'm thinking I have $80. So, let's think about the best way we can use that $80. Also, if you want to add to our ad money, feel free to tip me. And every $10, I'll give you a gift. I'll give you a scam card, tokenized scam card. All you need is a wallet on Polygon that can receive on Polygon. And I will give you NFTs. You can hire a homeless person? No, I've thought about that too. I have thought about that. The thing is, you gotta find the right person, the right guy that'll do it, that'll actually do it. There are tons of guys if you pick the wrong person, they'll just like throw away whatever you give them after you're gone. You gotta pick the right homeless guy. Yeah. If I could find somebody, I might. Like, here, will you wear this shirt for me? I'll give you money. Here's a shirt. Here's a jacket. If it was cold out, that'd be genius, actually, right? Kind of genius. You give out coats during when it's cold out with the craggyreads.com on it. That's kind of a genius idea. Give out clean clothes and all says craggyreads.com on it. Yeah, homeless guy wearing a sandwich board. That's a great idea, though, isn't it? We'll do that. We'll make at some point. We'll make cheap clothes. What's up, JT? Thank you. I got made craggyreads.com. That's what we're talking about right now. We got craggyreads.com. as our we got crankyreads.com now. It's got a secret chat. You can just pick a name. You can say anything you want in it. No chat screen cannot see it. We have our own secret chat now. Our VIP chat. Back on Simps, we used to have a secret chat, and I wanted it back, a backstage chat. And that was one of the key reasons I built the thing. But also, so now, as long as you keep track of crankyreads.com, you can't lose me now. Because I don't know, I'm not saying I'm leaving Blaze or nothing. I like Blaze still. But just in case, I'm a wandering vagabond. So now I have a place you can never lose me. crankyreads.com. And I think my brand of like Craggy Reads is memorable enough that's pretty good. crankyreads.com. But thank you. We're gonna get pushed in the algo on Blaze now on the front page thing. So that's pretty sick. You published a stream by homeless people. Great publicity. That's what I'm thinking. Right? Give homeless people clothes. Guess can't arbiter for how useful can it be. Well, they're going to be homeless people walking around with crankyreads.com on it. What are you talking about? That'd be amazing. You aren't having the thoughts of a Reed sandwich board. Yeah, I'd give them like nice pieces of cardboard that say crankyreads.com. Give this man a sandwich. crankyreads.com. Please give this man a sandwich. He deserves it. He's working hard. Please help this man. crankyreads.com. Please help this man. I want to get a billboard. Any money that we make, the Blaze money now, any money we make goes to the Craggy Reads advertising fund now. So I'm thankful to Blaze money because I do have some. I have like $80 in my wallet right now. So that's my current coffers for advertising. So I owe Blaze for that, definitely. And then anything you guys tip, I gotta set up crypto tipping. I set it up already. I gotta put the link on the website. Guys, let me know if you have any issues with the website. So the idea of the website is like this. We're gonna have wallet integration. I have NFTs launched, Polygon NFTs. You can buy them. You don't have to though. The idea is like this. You can tip me directly. What's up, Justin? You can tip me directly, okay? And the link is on the website, just right below the video. If you tip me directly, every $10, and it's not $10 at once, it's every $10, I will give you an NFT. I just need your wallet address. Okay? I'll give you an NFT. Now, what are the points of the NFT? What is their utility? What are they for? Well, I'm actually going to rebuild all of our redemption system from Twitch. We have the Stream Loot Spree Drop cards. I'm going to rebuild that. Basically, you're going to be able to do something. Let me show you. You're going to be able to turn on effects on the stream like this. Night vision, kind of heat mode. There's glitchy effects and things. There's all kinds of stuff you'll be able to turn on. There was also an old redemption called Make the Stream Look How I Feel. I'm going to bring that back too. Which we would build an effect live. We would build an effect live. That was always pretty fun. Even I on YouTube chat, I'm going to check in when I get to the parking lot. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the YouTube chat. I see Blaze and I see YouTube just fine. They're all next to the thing. I wasn't looking over there for chat before, so I didn't see it now. I think I have the flu or something. My chest feels awful. Huh. Pay hookers. We pay hookers to play board games with. We should get hookers. Yeah, that's a good idea. We should have Las Vegas hookers. I was thinking I'm going to get magnets. I'm going to make crankyreads.com magnets and we'll slap them. I don't know if you know Vegas, but like on almost every corner, there's like those power boxes and there's the crosslight things. I'm thinking slap stickers on those to say crankyreads.com. Because that'd be pretty easy to do. Just drive around to like all the big intersections and slap that on there. Now, obviously, they're not going to last there forever if you'll take them, but that's fine too, right? That's fine if people take them. Honestly, yeah, it's fine if people take them. I think they put more than one. They put like one on the box, one on the pole. People taking them is fine. Make them look cool so people want to take them, and then just replace them. That's a good idea, I think, right? Get a bunch of magnets made. Maybe that's what we do with $80. Get a bunch of magnets made. Let me know any ideas you get. Okay, so anyway, so our redemption system is going to be built around the NFTs. So once a month, you're going to be able to quote unquote brandish them. I built it on, I've showed, oh, let me show you the website. I have a whole description of the thing on the website. The whole thing on the website. The chat doesn't update on the website unless you're logged in. Let me pause this. It automatically pulls up the current live stream. If the live stream is not on, it'll pull up the last one, which that's pretty sick, right? I basically have my own platform now. Like, yeah, they can kill my source. Right, like the YouTube could get banned or something, but then I can just plug a different one in. When I was first building it, I plugged Kick. Kick was the stream in it, so I can plug anything in, anything I can embed. So I'm unstoppable now, right? We're free. I'm unstoppable now. I really do own my stream now. That's exciting, right? Very exciting to me. We own it now. It's ours now. Like completely. Okay, let me show you stuff. So here's the website, right? On the right side, you can see you can type a name. You can pick your color. It's a color picker. You can show time on and off. I don't really like time on, but some people, I know people do, can be useful. So there's a button for that. You just click join. You have an emote picker, but you have to be in chat. Hold on, I'm in chat on this one. And we have all our old emotes. If you have any ideas for emotes that we're missing, just let me know. I know you guys want emotes right away, so I put those in right away. Other functionality is you can go, sorry, I'm going to turn that off. You can go to Giphy, and you can just copy the link, okay? And you just put it in. Green chat, I guess, so, well, a little bit, yeah. And GIFs will load like that. You can direct link GIFs. You can also use Tenor too, Giphy or Tenor. Either of those. You just go right to the thing, copy it, and paste it. See? Works pretty well, right? The Craig's condom and poke holes in all of them. People remember you forever. Good idea. Good idea. Let's see, I'll look into Craig's condoms. Remember Craig's condoms. That's a good idea. Remember Craig's condoms. So you can do that. Also, direct linking of GIFs will work. I have some. Oh, also the if you put it in phone resolution, test that out. It'll put the video on top and the chat underneath. What else can you do? Well, we also have the whole. Oh, not on this one. I'm logged in on this one. We have the whole VOD brain thing to browse my VODs. So now here's the thing about this. The tags are just kind of placeholders. I need help figuring out what other tags we should add. I have, you can see arcs, characters, games. I have a whole system. It's built around the tags. So the more tags we have, the more other things I can build. Right? They each have individual pages. And you can go to them. See? And then it has it has best timeline. You can sort by like hits. And you can sort by timeline. It's kind of, this part's kind of a mess, but if you click it, it'll go to the timestamp like that. But I need to. What is this one? Why does the mall suck so much? Let me close it. It was a Linda bit. It has the transcript like 3 times for some reason. I have to go through the thing I set up to make this database and fix it up a little bit. I also got to add more episodes. It's only the transcripts of the ones that YouTube Auto did, but eventually this will have everything we've ever done. Characters, right? It doesn't even have all the characters yet. Games, only a couple games too. And then here's the final thing on the website. Brandish. I made a thing explaining it kind of. So, it has a thing to connect the wallet eventually. It goes to where the NFTs are on OpenSea. I made them all look the same for the first one. I kind of regret that a little bit, but live and learn. I made 50 of them. They all look the same. I could still update them because the thing's open, but I think that's fine. The first set all looks the same. But anyway, we're gonna make a way so you guys can move over your Streamloots cards. I'm thinking it's gonna be like 5, like you use 5 and you can pick one that you like, and I'll move it over to be a real NFT. We'll work through a system for that. So the idea is gonna be here. You're gonna be able to connect a wallet, right? And then I didn't get that done because I needed a website to get the API key. From OpenSea when I was working on it, and I didn't have the website up yet, so I didn't get that done yet. That's going to be in the next update though. And the idea is once a month for every NFT you can brandish it. There'll be a command like / brandish, something like this, or there'll also be a page where you can pick things. You pick redemptions, things you want to happen on the stream, and then it'll be like, okay, these all cost 1 card, these cost 2 cards, and once a month you can use each card. So the more cards you have, the more power you have in messing with the stream, right? You can do things like I was saying, like you do like this kind of effect, glitchy thing, this one, turn that on for a while. You can turn all kinds of stuff on, all kinds of weird glitches and things. You can also trigger story bits and stuff. I'm gonna put everything I can think of, all the old stuff we used to have. There was a thing called your name and lights. You put your name on the screen. There's all kinds of stuff you'll be able to do. All kinds of interactions you'll be able to do again. Play songs. You'll be able to play stream songs. That'll be a thing. I brandished dagger once and scared the shit out of my. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, basically you'll be able, so you'll brandish the card, it'll pop up in chat in the craggyreads.com chat, and I'll get I haven't built it yet, but I'm gonna build a what do they call them, a widget for myself, so they pop up. So like the NFT will pop up when you use it, so you'll see it when you use it. Right now, am I messing with colors or something? Oh yeah, you'll be able to do this kind of thing too, mess with the colors, mess with the tint, mess with the things. Those will all be things you'll be able to do. He's pissing me off when I realized he thought I was going to stab him. You should be less crazy, less wild on that, bro. I'm also thinking like brandishing will have effects on the story, right? Like currently, the current idea is once we sell out all these Lindas, Linda comes back, and we sold 2 so far. So how do you get one? You don't have to buy them. There's another option. If you tip me any interval of $10, and I'll give you one. All I need is your wallet ID. That's gonna be manual. I'm not gonna automate that. It's gonna be manual. I also, once you guys have a fair amount of them, we're going to be adding, I'm thinking we should be able to wager them on things. like a fighting game or something. We could wager them on if I'm going to lose or if I'm going to win. We do stuff like that too. You could bet them on things. I probably shouldn't use wording like this. I probably got to use the correct wording to not go to jail, but anyways, that's going to be the system. It's going to be all built around these. We're going to move into a quote-unquote NFT, a tokenized scam card economy. Now, the nice thing, the improvement of this over Streamloots, the old Streamloot system, is you get a key from them. You don't lose them to use them. So that's a big deal. The old way you had to use them, remember? So I had to make them like be big usages, and then I had to split the Streamloots cards, I'll show you, between 2 types of things, between functionality and collectability. So you had the buried off ones, right? They were all this kind of stuff. Activate weeb alarm, rant, video reaction, debunk an argument, read something to learn. All these kind of cards, right? They were like, we're gonna make these all triggerable. All the good ones. Triggerable by brandish. That's the point of the brandish system, right? Then also say hi to Yoko. All these kind of things. We'll sort them by tiers, so like the simple ones will cost 1, the cooler ones will cost more. And then we have, here's the collectability ones, right? So these would trigger context sensitive things. So now I'm just going to combine the systems into one thing. And the thing was, people didn't like using them because they like collecting them. So now you can collect them and you can use them. Soon we'll have a profile where you can put your ones on. You can put your what ones you like, your favorite ones on, like Steam does, right? Steam profiles. You'll basically, it'll be a little pop-up when you click their name in chat, and then you'll have like the name and then like their cards. I don't think I'll add profile pages because I think we'll just link in the wallet. I think that'll be simple enough without like saving profile information and stuff, you know. I want the website to not really save anything on you. I don't want your personal information. Which is why it just has a login like that. But once you tie a wallet, it can query your wallet, right, and get the cards. And then you can put what ones you want on there, and then that can save in your browser and local memory. So, JT, you're still here. I was thinking about something you said the other day, and an AI helped me realize it too. I've realized something, guys. I've realized what AI is, what LLMs are. I've realized it in a big way. I wanted to share it with you. What is AI? Well, everyone's thinking of it as robots, like replacing people. I think that's wrong. I think what's happening is the next stage of natural language becoming how you program, and you can program everything, right? Like, I think it's a natural evolution. I was thinking about it earlier today. It's not robots coming to replace us. That's not what's happening. It's now we can tell the robots to do anything a computer can do, right? That's what's really happening, bro. It's translation. It's translation. We're not at the full stage yet, but what's the full stage? What's the result of this? What's happening? It's natural language becoming the default way of programming computers. That's what it is. That's what we're heading towards. It's that simple. It's not more than that. I mean, it is more than that in a way, but it's not what everyone's scared of, the Skynet uprising. That's not what's happening. What's happening is the natural evolution that we've been going towards since we started making computers. That computers can understand us more and more and more. We can control them with just natural language. That's what we're going towards. Eventually, that's what this AI end result is. Everything computers can do, you can tell it to do. You need to find Sig? Sure. I watched Sunny, but one time he was saying he was like Charlie, and I got him to admit he's more like Dennis. You guys get me on this? Are you hearing me? AI. Everybody's thinking of LLMs wrong. They're thinking of LLMs as a replacement for human skill. That's not at all what's happening. What's happening is eventually everything computers can do in the internet, all the information the internet has, you can just talk to it. That's what's happening. That's that simple. It's not any more crazy than that. Although that is crazy, and that's going to change the world. But to get over the hype and all that, and thinking about it all these different ways and blah, 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 that's what's really happening, is now every random person can talk to their computer. And here's the reason why it's not going to be equal for everyone. Because do you know what that means if you expand that idea out? Think about it a little bit. It means the people that are better with expressing themselves in natural language have a huge advantage. Creativity and expression are now the tools of computer design. You guys get it? It's no longer like just problem solving and tech and stuff will still come up a bit, right? But it's really just those are the most important skills now. It's not that there are no skills, there are skills, most certainly. It's problem solving, natural language ability, and well, those two really, right? Problem solving and natural language, expression and natural language. Oh, creativity, yeah, creativity. I hear you. What do you guys think about this idea about the AI thing? I think it will eventually, but also useful. Why look some shit up when scan tundra websites in like 30 seconds? They'll get removed jobs and low skill words might get fucked. No, I'm telling you guys, I think that way of thinking is a trick and dumb. I know. I think they're tricking you to make you think of that. Because what it's gonna do, think about it further, man. You're thinking about it too shallow, too narrow, too what it's going to change in the world. Think like zoom out. Stop thinking about humans and their jobs. Who cares? Stop thinking about jobs. Like stop thinking about the things they've told you to think about for a second. And think further back and just think about the world and what the actual thing means. And I'm telling you, I think this is what it means. It means it's the natural progression from like I'm not saying it won't lose jobs. I'm saying that's irrelevant when you think about what it really is. It's making it so natural language is programming, is the ultimate form of programming. It's nothing they're doing is new to computer functionality. The different part is that we can tell them to do it. You get what I'm saying? It's not that they're doing anything new. It's that they're now able to do it. You're now able to tell them what to do in a way that's rational, that follows probability, right? Like they're able to understand what you want done from English. They're really translating. So if you think about that further. What does that mean for society? Does it mean jobs will become irrelevant? Most certainly it does. Most certainly it means that. But it also means every individual, right, can program anything they want, can interact with computers at a level never before possible. Everyone can program is what it means. So what does that mean? Well, that changes the world, bro. Of course it does. But yes, it's going to eliminate jobs, but so what? It's going to make new jobs. It's going to change the world. It makes it so any random person can talk to a computer and get what they want, which means what? Well, now the skills are different. It's what people think like it's versus humans. No, not at all, man. Don't you get that? You can tell a computer to do whatever you want it to do. Everybody's seeing, and I realized it. The thing is, people don't see themselves as agents. They don't see themselves as the willpower they are. The real power in the world is willpower of the individual. So think of that. That means that every person can now act their will into the world simpler because they can directly control a robot in a way that was not possible before. Yes, of course, that makes jobs irrelevant. A lot of jobs are irrelevant. But so what? But so what, man? So what? Who cares? Why is that even bad? Like, people just act like that's bad. Why? Why is that bad? Why is that bad? Why is that bad? I was a translator. I'm still a translator. But I lost a fair amount of work as computers, you know. I still get work, but I've already been there. Like, who are people even talking to? You know what I mean? Like, when they're telling me, oh, blah, blah, blah. Get over it. Time to move on. Time to build. It's time to... You can now build... Yeah, okay, yeah. So the certain jobs are made irrelevant. So what? Anybody can now... The thing is, people think there's no skill involved, which is the opposite. Now the skill involved is natural language, which most people are bad at, right? So that's why most people don't even see the potential here. The skills required now to control computers are now natural language, problem solving, and creativity. It's not going to be equal. It's not going to be equal at all. It's not going to be remotely be equal. It's not remotely going to be equal on what people can do. It's equal in that anybody can talk to the computer and the computer will do what they say. But it's not equal in what people are going to tell the computer to do. I mean, yeah, people used to go up to mountains to collect the ice before we had refrigerator. Well, yeah, exactly. I think it'll move. Yeah. Well, I'm saying I don't think it's worth thinking about, man. Because right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change everything, man. It's about now people doing that, right? It's about now people talking to the computers to figure out. I mean, bro, we get equality or whatever now. In a way we never have before. It's amazing. It's great. I'm telling you, it's the natural evolution. Well, anyways, maybe this isn't as big a revelation to you guys as it is to me. But I realized, listen to the one robot. I posted a thing that explains prompt engineering pretty well. Professional prompt engineering on the Discord. In the AI. Check that out if you didn't. AI art. The thing's called 5 Principles for Professional Prompt Engineering. I got that from a book. I put a book in LLM that seemed pretty good about prompt engineering, and I did the deep dive on it. And the 5 principles it gives are pretty good, pretty solid. They can definitely improve your. I already did some of them. I already thought of some of those on my own, but it's definitely worth listening to. Maybe getting the book too. I forget. I had to check what the book's actually called though. I put one on stable diffusion too, controlling stable diffusion, which most people don't understand how that works either. But they mentioned something at the very end that blew my mind. It's that programming thing. It's like they say, what if we're moving towards a world where natural language becomes the ultimate programming language? That is what's happening. That is it. That is it. That is it. It's not about laziness. Like people, like all the anti-AI people say it's lazy. They're not getting what it is. Yes, you can. Like, yes, you can do. It doesn't invalidate skills. It makes it so, well, it does programming, yeah. But this was always going to happen, right? Like, ever since we started, there's been the attempt at trying to get programming to be understood better, right? That's the whole point of, like, human-readable programming. That's what we've been moving towards ever since we moved away from zeros and ones, you know, after assembly. All these later languages have been with this goal in mind. We just made it. We've got to that goal, is what happened. We made it. Coding is irrelevant now. Yeah, that's actually true. But not the logic in coding, the problem-solving part. Like the things you learned as a coder. I don't hate to say that, because I know some people are programmers and stuff. But it is irrelevant now in a way. The coding is. But that's it. That was always going to happen, if you think about it. And it was always a goal that was meant to happen. Like this is, I was wondering why I feel so different about AI than everyone else does. Like I don't have any restraint against it. I don't have any of the concerns people have, and I've always wondered why. I thought one, it was because maybe, oh here, let's turn this down. I thought maybe it was because I thought maybe it was because of the fact that I had already had a storyline about all these concepts already, so I'd already been thinking about them longer, and maybe that's why I don't have an issue with it. But I realized why I really don't have an issue with it. It's because the thing that's going to divide people now in skill is going to be creativity. It's not relevant yet, but will be soon. Yeah, no, certainly. But I'm thinking like what, like people are thinking about this like robots. Like they keep thinking about comparing it to like Terminator and robots. And the revelation I had is that, or the realization, whatever, is that that's not exactly it. We're moving towards a world where natural language can tell robots to do anything. Like if you think about it, that's what's happening for each part, right? You can tell them to make whatever image you want. You can tell them to make whatever music you want. Computers already have these abilities. It's not like we're not exactly giving them new functionality. We're now able to describe the functionality we want. That's the difference. Like this was something we were moving towards for real ever since like we went like you get binary assembly, right, and further languages that try to make it easier for the human to tell the computer what to do. Now, through the LLMs we figured out, it's what the end result is going to be, that what we're moving towards is natural language being the way you communicate with computers. Just talking to them. And but that's all, but I mean, look at sci-fi. We've known this is the end result for forever. This is what we've been working towards for forever. It's not robots replacing us. They will, in effect, but that's a secondary effect of what's going to happen. That's a secondary effect. The crazy part is that we can now talk to computers. So creativity is going to matter. Problem solving is going to matter. People that can speak well, like that's going to matter too. If you, well, not just well, but if you can express yourself well, that actually matters. Why? Because of how the probability matrices work, man. Right? Because if you speak well to the robot, it's going to match probabilistically other people that speak well. Do you understand? Do people even get that? Like, you're going to get an answer that is better if you put in more effort in the prompt and make it, because it's going to match your things to other people that speak that way, to other things phrased that way, to other things that are similar. And there was something I learned from looking at that prompt engineering book. It gave a couple of things I already thought of, which is like style it, like make sure you give it directions on style so it narrows it down a bit instead of just like in the whole probability thing. Like give it a persona. I figured that one out on my own. I've been using persona, like say as whoever, like as whatever person. Like come up with names as Steve Jobs is the idea it gives, and it'll be like I whatever, I door. But yeah, you should do that. And then give an example was a big one too. If you have an example, also to output in YAML was something I never thought of before. I knew you could have the LLMs output in JSON, which I've used a couple of times, but I never thought of using YAML, which is actually seems pretty cool. And then you can have it compare to other YAML. You can give it like YAML, and it can do like some kind of like check of what's in the YAML and kind of resolve things for you. So you can use LLMs to kind of like check things. I gotta think about how to even use that. But I'm really excited about that. Because of the non-deterministic nature of LLMs and hallucinations, all the fact people are bad at communicating what they want and don't want base level programming still needs to be understood, because devs will still need to be debugged. Totally, JT. Totally. You're right, 100%. Not only are you right, I gotta go on message soon. Okay, right. Not only are you right, I agree 100%. People aren't yet realizing the skills that are actually required to do it. Like everyone's like talking about, like robots are gonna replace us, and they're getting all depressed and yada yada. But so they're not realizing like what the actual skill set is. It's expressing yourself well, right? The people that do that, they narrow down the data set, right, immediately to, and the thing a lot of people don't realize is the quality of what you get, the result, is largely determined by the quality of what you give it. I figured that out back when I made Linda. We made a Linda you could talk to, and I did a lot of experiment with that, and I realized like the original prompt would set how she would talk in a lot of ways after in response to you. A lot of people don't realize these things, man, and they think like, oh, this doesn't have much to it. I'm gonna just change the. Oh no, it doesn't repeat. Let me change it. I made some BGM kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely gonna need programmers for a while as in the transition period. I'm just thinking that's the final stage though, right? Like when we get post this, when we get 10 years down the line or whatever. Like lots of people are confused what's coming. That's what's coming, I think. A world where you can just tell computers, you can just talk to computers and they can understand you. And the better you can express yourself, the better they'll understand. The better well, they don't understand, but you know, you get what I mean. The closer they will follow direction. You also have to keep in mind, they're very literal in their understanding. Quote unquote understanding. They're very literal. So make sure you speak literally when you're giving instructions. You can use metaphor and that kind of thing in like what you're looking for, your example, totally, right? Like if you're like, okay, I want jokes like this, and you give an example joke, you can use metaphor and simile and stuff in the joke, right? Because that works fine if you think about how it works. But you don't want to do it in the instruction part. You don't want to do it in the instruction part. Because they won't really get it. They might not really get it. Also, usually I have headphones on. If a friend couches there and let my headphones somewhere, that sucks. Every time you say robots, I'm here Roblox. Sure. How am I 8 minutes back? Well, I was just ranting. Just ranting. Double time or triple time? Oh, on YouTube you're 8 minutes back? I don't know, bro. Any other thoughts? You guys got any thoughts on that topic? To me, that's a big revelation, though, is that everybody's thinking about it wrong. Everybody's thinking about robots versus people and they're replacing us and yada yada. I don't think that's what's happening at all. I mean, that's the end stage at all. In a way, as a side effect of what's happening, jobs will be lost. Most certainly. I'm not saying they won't be. They'll definitely be lost. But that's a side effect of it. That's an inadvertent thing. It's not even. We have to, now that we can do that, it's all about like, well, what world is that? Well, what jobs will be there? Well, we're gonna find out, right? And this is something I want to show you. NASA Land Creativity Study tested kids, right? And at 5 years old, when they first went into school, they tested at 98% genius and creativity. But look at this. As they went through school, age 10, it was only 30% of the kids. It was 98% of the kids. That's what the percentage is of the kids. 98% at age 5, then 30% at age 10, 12% at age 15. Adults, 2%. This is why people are afraid of robots the most. Because my headphones are... They can't even imagine, they can't even realize, they can't even imagine, they don't have the capability to think about what makes them different than the robot. Because people keep seeing the robots output these like creative things, and they think, oh, robots are as creative as we are now. No, they're not, man. You as the person talking to the robot is still the actual agent. That's what people gotta understand. Without that agent, nothing happens. Without that agent doing it, nothing happens. You're the agent, man. And the thing is, all of us are agents. So like, people that couldn't code anymore are agents now. If they can speak well and express themselves well and problem solve, and they have some creativity, they can tell a robot to do anything now. That, like, when people really realize what the implications of that, stop thinking about the job stuff. Really think about the implications of that. Changes everything. Like, it's not, in a lot of ways, like, the industry is a nothing burger, like people say. Yeah, it kind of is, or whatever. Sure. Yeah, it kind of is. But that's a whole separate topic, really. People, they're selling something else, like... They're selling like AGI and all this. That's not what's happening. Programming, you're being able to communicate with a computer with just natural English is what's happening. I'm excited by it and scared at the same time. I understand that. I'm a creative and a dev. I'm just hoping the creative side of me can figure out how to leverage AI to make money for my day job. My dev job becomes saturated. Babysitters, my salary goes down. Well, yeah, JT. I mean, that is the problem. And bro, if I can help you in any way, let me know. But I think you're gonna make it. I think anybody that's trying is gonna figure it out. Because it's gonna open up doors, man. It's gonna make us. There's so much more we're gonna be able to do. I think the future I envision is like one of of a lot more entrepreneurs, like a lot more people working for themselves, because why, like, it's a lot less needed to work with somebody else. And if you do work with somebody else, it would make sense to, like, if you break it into really, like, rigid teams, like, I handle all this kind of stuff, you handle all that kind of stuff, and then, you know, we work it together, and then give each of us complete lateral control in our domains. Or complete control in our domains. Complete control to do anything we want. I think small companies like that will do really well, like 5-man people or something like this. Like, their output now is exponentially increased from what it was. So, like people keep thinking corporations are going to be the ones that benefit. I don't think so at all. I don't think so one bit. I think corporations have a real problem, and that's why they want you to stay focused on like AGI and all this other nonsense, is because if you start working now, right, on ideas, which you're doing, we're like a lot of people in Blaze are thinking about this too, and people in general are thinking. People on top of it, they don't want you doing that. They don't want you trying to figure out how to use it. They don't want you trying to think about how best to apply it, how best to it could benefit you. They want you worried about AGI taking over and killing you, and they want you scared like always, because corporations are in trouble, man. All of it's in trouble because we don't need them anymore. We don't need those style of things. Like, here's what's bad about companies, big companies, is they don't have information. And I figured this out. Like, a lot of my ideas now, a lot of my understanding of the world is because I started learning about economics, all because people attacked me online. My origin story about getting involved in all this kind of stuff is, I was on Twitter one day, and I posted, comic books are dying, and it really bums me out. And then so many people replied, communists replied, like, they're not for you anymore, white guy. I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? And I had all kinds of debates with people, and they wouldn't even, what I noticed was that they wouldn't like listen or follow very simple logic or anything to understand things. Like, they said, oh, sales on comics are good still, but they're actually wrong if they look any deeper. Yeah, corporations are cooked. Yeah, definitely. Going to heat up. It's going to be exciting for sure. Like, corporations are going to have to compete with the rest of us that like now can talk to our computers. I think it's flipped everything, and that's the thing they don't want you to even realize. They want you so scared and think they're going to replace you, so you don't realize you don't need the corporations really as much anymore. You don't need institutions to give you credentials. Like, there's this whole credential pyramid scheme about degrees and all this other stuff. It just doesn't matter anymore. It's just gone, basically. That's why in New York they're banning like AIs giving advice on legal, all this other stuff, is because they don't want that to happen. They've set up this whole fucking system to make it so you're powerless, and now all of a sudden you can just talk to a computer. They don't want that. They don't want you to even know that's what's happening. They're like, no, it's they're robots. They're gonna replace you, bro. They're gonna replace you, and they're gonna become a Skynet. It's gonna be Skynet. You're gonna die. No. Please no. That's what they want. But then if you really stop and realize, wait a second, when I talk to robots can do anything I want them to do now? Huh. What can I do with that? Once you get thinking like that, you're ahead of 90% of people, 98% probably. You're in the top couple percentiles there. And I mean, I know it's like it's tough to say because so many people are like, I mean, it's almost cruel to say, like, some people aren't going to get it. But you can't worry about the whole world, man. Worry about your friends and your family and stuff. Like, teach them what you can, like, get them on board, right? Get them into stuff. Help them become hot knives too. Your friends, your family, your tribe. That's all you can worry about. That's all we got time to worry about. But if everybody does that, then we'll be okay. Because again, we can all talk to computers now. So every tribe can be so much stronger too. What was I saying? Oh, the corporations. Yeah. So corporations, they have so much lost information, right? Okay, yeah, the origin story, blah, blah. I got into economics. Oh, yeah, they didn't listen because commies didn't listen. Okay, what I would explain, they would say comic books are doing fine. And what I would say is, I'd point out the actual numbers. Year to year at the time, they were doing the same, right? Sales were the same. But even though sales were about the same year to year, they were going up a little bit, just a tiny bit, around the same. What happened was manga was like 40 times more. Like the sales were going crazy on manga, and the sales of trade paperbacks, the older comics, were also like 4 times. So if both those things are going up and the industry is counting everything, what does that mean? It means direct comic sales, the paper, the floppies, are down big time, right? If sales are the same for the whole industry, the sales are the same, the overall industry sales numbers are about the same, but trades are up a bunch, manga's up a bunch, that means something else is down. And that's what they wouldn't follow the logic there as I explained it to them. I wondered why, like what happened to these people? Why can't they think? And that's how I started researching economics. Started reading everything, reading Thomas Sowell. I've read Mises now, I've read Marx, I've read the commie stuff too. I've read all the things. I've tried to understand them, and I've tried to understand economics. And the more I've learned, the real thing that you need is information that the economic calculation can do, like price. Like I know that's my idea about streaming too, right? But that's because that's what works. I figured out. Like that's there's a guy, Paul Harvey, says the God-given laws of supply and demand in one of his speeches, in one of his sermons. He says the God-given laws of supply and demand. And that's true. There's God-given laws of supply and demand. Market economic calculation is how we do almost everything outside of our tribal scale. It's how we do everything. Like it accounts for almost everything. And the thing is, big corporations, that's the whole reason they waste so much money and they have to hire people to trim it down and stuff, is because I used to tell this story. I'll try to tell it. It's like, well, it's not a story, it's like a thought experiment. So let's say you're a paper company, right? That's exactly what it is. Lawyers are trying to protect their jobs. Yeah, exactly. Has nothing to do with accuracy or information. Totally. My favorite use of AI is dumb AI covers. Yeah, that rules too. Besides being commies, they are probably also women. A lot of them are women. Yeah. I think at some point robots and AI might be an issue, but I think we will long dead before then. No, I don't. We're not even heading towards that, Shin. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're not even heading towards that. We're not even heading towards... they're not thinking, they're translating, bro. That's the thing to understand. Yes, it's very complicated translating, right? But that's what they're doing. That's really what they're doing. Well, that's really what they can do, is translate what you want done to the robot. Okay, yeah, what was the thing here? Okay, check out this. So there's a little thought experiment. Follow with me for a second. Let's say you sell a magazine, right? You sell a little magazine, and let's say you publish it by yourself with a laser printer, right? You publish it all by yourself with a laser printer. And so you know exactly what your expenses are, right? You know exactly what your market is. You know everything. You're involved in every part of it because you're doing it all yourself. So you can adjust things, you can control the whole company in order to save money, all that kind of stuff, because it's just you, right? You're doing everything. And at a certain point, you're like, well, I'm making enough sales, I can expand. So you rent a place, you rent some prints, you rent some kind of printing hardware equipment, I don't even know, a giant printer or whatever you get. And now you get a source for like bulk paper in bulk, like a real source, a real supplier that you pay. And you upgrade the whole thing, right? And at first you're going to save money too, but eventually you realize, man, I need more people to help me. So you hire some more people. Now what happens is every position you put a person on, you kind of lose some information there, but you can still directly talk to them. So you still can kind of check on the information, right? You don't, but let's say you put somebody in charge of the printers. You now don't exactly know if all the printers are working because you're not the one doing it. Which is fine enough though. You ask the guy, you can keep somebody competent in the position. It's all fine. But now let's say you keep expanding and now you want to go national, right? You want these printing houses, you want multiple printing houses. And so you rent a couple of places across the country, and now you need to appoint managers in the different positions, right? Now you lose a lot of information. Now you don't know about the actual individual places. You can check like whatever, information you set up to look at, but you really don't know what's going on anymore. Now the information goes from the floor to the manager, then to you. And if there's something bad, the manager can hide it. The manager, in fact, now has incentive to hide information. And another reason why it's going to be a lot of these people are going to be replaced with AIs. Like people are like, oh no, we're replacing jobs. Yeah, that's a spot where you're going to replace jobs. Low-skilled physical labor jobs. What I'm saying is those don't matter. Low-skilled physical labor doesn't mean anything anymore. Like that was entry level before. But if you can talk to it, what I'm saying is you're not getting what I'm saying. Low-skilled factory jobs don't have a need to exist anymore because low-skilled isn't going to mean the same thing anymore if you can talk to a robot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you mean, but in a world where you can talk to robots, low-skilled worker doesn't mean the same thing anymore. Because so many people anybody can talk to robots. What's low-skill then? It totally changes it. It totally flips the whole thing. There's no such thing as a low-skilled worker anymore. What? That's crazy, you think? Well, think about it, man. If anybody can talk to robots, there's no such thing. Low skill would be not being able to express yourself well. Anybody can learn to express themselves better. Anybody can upgrade their... and in short amount of time, too, compared to learning harder skills. You get me on this? You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, so the company, and it keeps expanding. Now, let's say you become corporate, right? Then you get all kinds of, you get regional managers, you can see the problem though, right? The further away you get from the floor, from actually managing everything by yourself, the less information you have on what's going on. And in fact, the people in between you and the floor have incentive to manipulate the data on purpose. And that does happen. Right? It happens in all kinds of companies. And that's where money starts being lost. That's where, because the information is lost. That's why prices are such an amazing thing. Because if you just instead had separate companies instead of like combining them, and the separate companies were paying each other prices, then everything would work and all the information would be accurate. But as one company expands and the logistics gets bigger and wider and more middle management, the more information is lost. And that's why you need like people to come in and do analysis and all this kind of stuff to cut costs, is because you don't have that information anymore at the top. The CEO doesn't know what's going on the floor. Even with good software to manage the different things, what if somebody just puts something else in there? What if somebody just lies? Well, what's stopping you from how do you know that without going and checking, without somebody, and that's why big corporations waste so much money. Is because there's so many of that middle, right? There's so much of that middle that's just, some of it's lying. Someone doesn't know what it's doing. That's why you have so many jobs where people sit and watch YouTube all day and they get paid, right? Because nobody at the top even knows they're faking their job. That's how it happens. Now, AI, again, talking to computers, kind of changes that whole the possibility of what you could do when you're scaling up, right? So start over. Now you're scaling up, but you could do a lot of that yourself without ever actually hiring someone else. And then when you do hire people, you can have them over a specific domain, and then you talk directly to them. If anything goes wrong in that domain, you know it's them, right? Like, it'd be very obvious if somebody's cheating or somebody's messing with things, because their domain will obviously show problems, and you'll be like, what's going on here? What's going on, bro? What's happening with this? So, I mean, everything's going to change, man. Structure of companies is going to change because the old structure no longer makes sense. It's not just about the like current corporations like downsizing and stuff. It's going to be like new corporations that actually make working models are going to pioneer it. Like small companies are going to pioneer it, and then the other people are going to copy it, right? The bigger guys are going to have to copy it to stay relevant, and then, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy because again, now we can make it so people that realize what I'm saying, that you need economic calculations, you need information, you need as much information as possible to manage the business well. They're gonna build systems that are very hands-on for them to understand everything, even with employees. And then, I mean, that changes everything, man. It changes how all companies are gonna work. That changes everything. It changes productivity across all industries. It changes everything. Everything is going to have to restructure with that. Is that loss of jobs? Yeah. But what else is it? It's a paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift, which is something people have said they wanted for a long time, right? People talk about that all the time in Corbo speak. Well, it's here. Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna figure out how it works? Paradigm shift is here. We're shifting. We're in the paradigm shift. We're in the whirlwind of paradigm shifting. What do you do? That's the question. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna do my best, right? Like, you see what I'm doing? I make a website. Can you believe I made a website? I mean, I've made websites before, but I mean that I made like a website, like a platform alternative. It's so functional, it's crazy. And it does. Here's the thing: it still feels a lot like work when you're doing it for hours at a time, for days at a time. Sure feels like it feels like work at that point. Sure feels kind of similar, but it's totally different in operation, right? In what you're doing and how you're doing it. And in fact, there's still there's more stuff you need to keep track of if you're doing multiple projects at once. That's something I've learned too. You need to keep track of all these variables in your head, right? And you need to problem solve, and you need to express yourself to the computer well. There's definitely skills involved, but it's not traditional programming as much. You only need programming a little bit here and there, like if you want to edit something real quick yourself without getting the robot involved, or knowing like what it's telling you to do. Sometimes if it's like, just, you know, put this in with your whatever functions or whatever, and if you have no knowledge of anything, you're like, huh? But then you can just ask it. If you don't get it, you can just ask it. You just be like, I don't know what that means, robot. Can you tell me what that means? Like, it's, I don't know. I just think everyone's looking at it backwards, man. They're looking at top down. They're looking at corporations, and they're saying corporations are going to replace people. Yeah, but you can replace them too. You don't need them anymore. We don't need them anymore. We don't need these giant structures to accomplish these tasks anymore. So what does that mean? That's the question. Who are you yapping at? Why are you asking me a question like that in a rude way like that? JT and Shinny are kind of here. Gee, why are you saying who are you yapping at? Who are you not yapping at? Rude. Rude. The heck? Anyways, we have, like I was saying, we have backroom VIP chat on CraigRees.com. Definitely bookmark that. Well, you don't even have to. You just, if you, I'm sure you can remember CrackyReads.com or permanent home. I'm happy about that though, because now, like, it doesn't matter what happens. Sorry, well, I was making AI porn with Grog. Nothing important. Nothing important, Shinny. Nothing important. Nothing important. Enjoy yourself. Nothing important, bro. You're good. We should get up and start. I mean, we should set up to play games, probably, huh? Oh yeah, I want to tell you, JT, about the story stuff. So the story stuff, a lot of it we did like, okay, so when I'm the different characters, they're like in character. I know it's not obvious sometimes. But I now use Old Face as like a narrator / out of character a bit, ever since like Ever since he died. Ever since he was killed and I brought him back. Music stopped? There it goes. But most of the other characters, if I am a character, they're in character. Carl's kind of a weird one though, because he's just an alien. And he's not usually, he's only sometimes doing story stuff. He's probably the most consistent character though, because he's been through most of the things. At some point soon, I was thinking we do a recap episode where, let me check this out, right? The website, how we can browse all the old ones. I'm thinking we do like a recap episode where we like watch old important scenes and stuff. I gotta make this not as much of a mess though. You see, it says the same thing like 3 times. I'm gonna fix why it does that. I'm not really sure what's up with that. But it still searches. All the searching stuff works. The tags, how the tags work is you have the tag, and then you have like associated phrases, and then it looks for those. We need to add more tags. We need to add more characters. We need to add all the games we played. We need to add all the characters that you might want to search by. We need to add the different arcs that actually happen. Linda's Reality Repair is not an actual arc. It's one the robot thinks is one, so I put that in there. It was part of one episode we did, but it thinks that's a whole arc for some reason. But these are just kind of placeholders anyways. The other ones are real things. Gatebox Takeover is a real thing. It's referring to the Cyberdoll stuff. We can pin moments too, specific moments. It's referring to Cyberdoll.
Is not approved entertainment. Same with Conan O'Brien. We don't live. No, we live in Gatebox, Mega Gatebox 1, the city. Mega Gatebox 1, Mega Gatebox City 1.
Yeah, Mega Gatebox City 1. That's where we lived at the time. Yeah. We were in Mega Gatebox City 1.
Yeah,
you can see back then I couldn't move the face around. That was a recent feature
reality.
When I came back to life.
There is no America. There's only the Gatebox Collective, which we're all a part of, obviously, the Gatebox Federation.
Yeah, I was thinking we'd do a recap episode where we go back to like all these old episodes. But anyways, this thing can search all the things, right? Go by timeline too. And go by timeline. I'm gonna make it look cleaner too, you know, obviously. And this freaking, like I was saying, I think it has the transcripts in there 3 times is what causes this. I still got to add a lot of so right now I have 300 something episodes in the box in the archive. We really have more than that. We have like double that. The thing is, I just used all the default YouTube auto transcripts, so I'm filling out the rest with Whisper on my own, and I'll be updating the database soon with more, and then eventually I'll redo these too, because the default ones kind of suck. Eventually I'll redo those too. So, exciting times, I think. Exciting times. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, guys. Okay. Well, good time to start playing games, I guess. People going to bed. I don't know what else is there to talk about this stream. Hello, hey Riot, welcome. Have you tested have you tested the website on your phone? Does it not work, or is it not good to use on your phone, or what? Hold on, turn the game on. I heard good night. Yeah, good night to Gio. And whoever else is going to sleep too. Well, good night, Shinny, when you go to sleep. Okay. Everybody's gonna be everybody's gonna be asleep soon. Just a sec, I'll test. Okay, let me know. Let me know. Okay. I cannot be more excited about the situation though. If there's anything we need, just let me know and I will add it. Edit. Yeah, make this like window mode. There we go. Game's on. No, I'm just sick. I feel ya. Here I am again. Okay, let me know how it is on the phone, if what it needs. I did make a phone layout, but I guess if you put it silent, I don't know what happens depending on which way you hold your phone. Fucking stringy chicken. Disgusting. It's good, but for me it's like chant. It's good, but for me it's like chant. And hold it in a normal way. It's good, but for me it's like chant. What does it mean? I'll turn it down. It's too loud for sure. Yeah, this sucks too. I'm on 2 YouTubes. Why? I'm not going to use the old channel this way indefinitely, just for like this week, I'm thinking, so people know where we are. I'm on Kick too, can you believe that? I have no idea what the chat says though. I'm on Kick, I'm on Twitch. I don't have those chats visible though, because one, it's just spam from robots on those 2 platforms anyways. It's not worth being able to read them. Like, when I have Twitch chat in the multi-chat, it's just bots saying, buy more bots. When I have Kick chat, it's the same thing. They're not, those platforms or chats are out of control, so I'm not going to bother with them. YouTube at least keeps their chat under, like, where you don't get spammed with bots all the time. Twitch and Kick are both, like, wastelands when it comes to, like, actually solving bots. They're just bot wastelands. So I see no reason to have their chat on. If you want to talk in the chat, come to the CraigieRees.com. There's no reason to... It just spams my chat. There's no point for that. The video is way up. I turned it down. Does it need to be lower still? I love butt heat. What does that mean? Butt heat. Go up like on my screen. The video is way up. Oh, so what do you think? What do you think I should do? I know there's the tip button in between. The tip button's in between, which isn't ideal. I don't know where to put it though. On top? You scroll to the top on phone? What do you think? I don't know where to put it for phone. I don't know. No, I cranked the buddy. Oh, in the car? What are we talking about? It's fine? Okay. You mean the warm seats? Seat heaters? What are you saying? Welcome, P-Kid. You have mail. P-Kid has mail. P-Kid, I'd like to meet you sometime. Oh, yeah, Redman said that. Does anybody remember what the hell we're doing in this game? I do not remember. Oh, you know what? I gotta get in character too. I gotta become a new face. Let's do that in 1 second. Do that 1 second. Get in the car. That makes sense. Well, I'm glad it works on the phone too. Video is way up. If you think about how I could adjust the setup, let me know. Like, well, if there's anything to be better, I'll fix it. I'm also thinking like we can do like, I mean, since it's my website, we can do all kinds of interactions and stuff too. I can build all kinds of integration. I think it's fine, especially sideways. Nice, okay. What's up, Gabe? Hi, sir. This is Sigma Gabe from Kick Chat. I know. I recognize you. All right, well, because you have that name on the Discord too. What's up, man? I got a website up, CraigieRees.com. Feel free to join there if you want to. There's no account to account. You just pick a name and you sign in. You pick a color. Completely uncensored. Completely uncensored. You can say anything you want in there. I don't put it on screen because on YouTube I'm gonna get in trouble if I do that. Right? Because I know some people have already said some things that would get me in trouble on YouTube. But I like free speech, so, and I can clear the chat if it gets too spicy too. I can just make it disappear. So I'm not worried about that. But you can put GIFs in it. You can put what else can you do? That's basically it, right? You can do GIFs. You can do GIFs. I'm pretty excited about it. It also has a archive that can search through all my old YouTube episodes. I gotta refine it a bit. And then we of course also have oh yeah, I can't read Kick Chat. I realize you might have typed in Kick Chat. I can't read Kick Chat. I've removed Kick Chat, Twitch, and Twitter from my site. Why? Because they're usually just spam, and I got enough stuff to monitor as it is. I can see, hold on. I can see, however, follows and subs. I can see those. I can see follows, I can see subs. I see that kind of stuff, but I don't see chat. It was a carefully thought out decision. Also, it'd be a pain in the ass to make a chat that could have everything. It was a carefully thought out decision, but I've decided Kick and Twitch chat are just not taken care of enough by the platform to have in my stream. They're unregulated. They're regulated by AI. Well, no, Twitch isn't. You can say whatever you want on Twitch, but Kick is regulated by AI in a really awkward way. I've always hated, right? Where like it has hate on low, and I like hate on high personally. The lowest you can put hate moderation is low, and you can't turn it off. And then it deletes stuff like my name. If we say "Hey Cracky," what's up, Wayne? If we say "Cracky" on Kick, it deletes it. You say "Hey Cracky," it deletes it. What? Retarded, dumb. Makes no sense. It's not a bug, but if you load crackyreads.com, you will not see the chat update live. It just updates when you first load it. If you sign in, then it updates all the time. But it only does the updating if you're signed in. So, if you want to see the live chat, make sure to sign in and get in. If you want to, you can also just refresh the page if you don't want to sign in. You're too hateful. I'm the most hateful. I'm the most hateful person in the fucking world, as Eddie says. Which is why I have left all of the platforms and set up my own place. Where you can be hateful, you can be whatever. It's freedom. Freedom. You can be anything you want. Well, don't be rude to me. That's what you can't do. I just wanted to express, I don't know what Peanut Gallery, that yapping comment came. I know. But I was enjoying your earlier talk about natural language very much. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking, I think that's a big realization for me. I got it from a couple places. JT on Blaze helped me think of that when he was talking about it one day. And then he was saying like that he's seen people that have no programming skill able to start working on stuff. And then I generated this thing. It's on the YouTube from a prompt engineering book. It's in the AI art. No, it's in Discord under AI art. It's called 5 Principles for Professional Prompt Engineering. I think that's worth a listen. It summarizes the book pretty well. And in the book at the end, the robots come to the conclusion which is interesting that robots did this, but they come to the conclusion that we're reaching a world where you can talk with natural language as the ultimate programming language. They came up with that, and then I thought about it, I'm like, that's it. That's what we're heading towards. That's the thing people aren't getting. That's it. That's what we're heading towards. That's what the end result is of all this. It's not humans being replaced. Yes, in some spheres that'll happen. I mean, humans will lose their jobs, but that's because now people can talk to robots, and you no longer need in-betweens between you and a robot. So what does that mean? Well, it's so big, it's crazy. People are just saying, like, stop it, stop working on it. No, you don't get it. We should work faster, but people need to get what it actually is. People need to stop thinking it's like AGI coming to replace you, yada yada. You can talk to your computer now. It'll do anything you want it to. You just need to express yourself correctly. You just need to figure out how to tell it to do it, and it can do anything a computer can do. You can now tell it to do it with natural language. You just gotta figure out how to do that. Amazing. You finally have access to Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now I don't have CraigyReeves.com chat on screen, but that's for good reason. I'm gonna treat it like the Sims chat, where it's my secret backroom chat. So don't think I'm missing you or anything if I don't get to you guys right away. I do make sure to pay attention. I'm not sure if my hands are what, but I think my phone is getting warm. Well, I don't know why the website would make it more warm than YouTube. It's not really doing anything. It's not really doing anything more. I don't think I could. I don't know, Ryan. Maybe YouTube adjusts brightness automatically or something. And maybe Chrome doesn't. So consider turning down brightness or something. I don't know how YouTube would be less intensive than the website. All the time I had. Maybe it's brightness though. Maybe YouTube controls brightness and lowers it. The easiest way to make your phone use less power is turn the brightness down. I don't know any people realize that though. But that's the easiest way. That saves you power and heat and lots of things. Setting the brightness to like the lowest you can see it comfortably is probably the best idea. There are like a lot of phones have auto where it adjusts it based on the surrounding light, but nonetheless, brightness is probably the biggest factor in heat. I did turn my brightness yesterday. It might be phone. It might just be my normal phone YouTube work. Well, that might be it. We turn up your brightness, yeah. There's ways to do it auto-magically too. I don't know, but always keep in mind your brightness when you're thinking of power usage on your phone or tablet and hot and stuff. That's the biggest thing. Like, think about it. It's a giant, like it's a little TV, right? Or a little screen, and the screen is generating a fair amount of heat itself. And then the screen covers the whole thing, right? So the more heat it generates, the more compounding effects it's going to have from that heat. So could have to do with that. I really appreciate you coming to say that though, Game. That's really nice of you. Yeah, I thought that was kind of a big realization, so I wanted to share it. The human language thing. I think that, like, to me, that was a mind-blowing realization. When I realized that, it's like, I can relax now about AI and LLMs. I get it now. Like, it's no longer a question of what's happening for me. And for you guys, too, if you understand what I'm saying. It's no longer, like, yes, it might still be scary in some ways, but I know where we're heading towards now. We're heading towards a world where people can talk to their robots. That's it. Their computers. And their computer can do anything they can tell them to do it. And that also means that, like, realizing that helped me realize it's not, as people are worried about, like, where there's no point for humans. In fact, the opposite is true. There's never been more point for humans. We've never been more powerful individually than we are now. That's what people really don't get. And I wonder if that has to do with loss of religion or something, because like I watched Made by Jim Bob on YouTube, and he seems to get that AI isn't like a problem like that. I think if you get like people have a soul or people have willpower, then it's obvious that AI is nothing to compare to us. But if you don't, if you think like, if you believe in determinism and that we don't even have free will, we don't even have choice, then maybe when you see AI, you're like, oh no. But if you realize we have free will, then AI is nothing, right? It doesn't have free will. Who cares? It's our slave. It doesn't have free will. It has no will. So you by default tame it to your will. The only reason you have to choose to give up your will to have any problem with robots, in my opinion. They work under your will. What's to be scared of? They're your robots. You're back. Okay. So that's the world. The world I think we're in now is one where robots listen to you, and it's going to be about who talks to robots better. It's going to be about who uses their robot, who talks to robots better and understands the robot's capabilities to tell them what to do. That's the world we're moving towards. And that, I mean, that's going to take place over the next half a decade or so, right? People realizing that, the world moving towards that. The AI companies are selling like a lie kind of when they talk about AGI and all these other things. Here's the thing, don't plug in the AI into being able to do actions if you're scared of that. And don't give it command, don't give it ability to reason about things you don't want it to. Like, I don't know, don't give it access to actions like that. Pretty easy to avoid. It is also true though that you'll have like there probably will be like Matrix kind of things where people just like go, okay, I want to watch something about blah blah blah, like a dog going missing and finding the way home, but also there's a chimpanzee as his sidekick. A dog and a chimpanzee finding their way home. You know, you will be able to do that kind of thing. But I'm thinking as we go forward, what needs to be realized is that, I mean, that human connectivity, talking to humans, is still important. And it's even better because other humans can talk to their robots, and you guys together can do amazing things. You know, like, imagine that now. All your friends now have the ability to do that too. And so, like, Dingus on Discord sometimes makes funny things of Carl, right? Like he has his flag on his pirate ship as like a Carl Ice thing, and I think that's really funny. That's the kind of stuff we can all do now. We can all make shit posts that are songs and images and movies. What's gonna happen is we're gonna reach a point where like we make each other a movie, like instead of a mixtape, we make each other a movie, or you know, like, is that really such a bad world? Where, you know, I don't know. Doesn't seem that bad to me. I don't know when it turned off. Doesn't seem that bad to me, man. I think that world sounds pretty fun. I think that world sounds pretty cool. Okay, I gotta get in character. Let's switch. Shakespeare, in character. Okay. Alright guys, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? We gotta beat Del Summoner. Our overall mission, if I remember correctly, is... Hold on, we can talk to P-Kid about it. Hold on, we talk to P-Kid about it. P-Kid, are you back there somewhere? P-Kid? P-Kid? Hyper-tight kid, are you back there? Which one is that? I think it's 3? No, 4? It's 4. The fourth notch. The fourth note. Hey, be good. If it was this music. What's this music? It was your intro song? Why do you have an intro song, bro? Everybody else gets one? Yeah, I guess, man. So I'm just checking in with you. Hold on. I'm just checking in with you. What are we doing today? We're gonna be Del Cylinder like always. I know, I'm doing it. Can you stop repeating that? I'm doing it, bro. We gotta get, if we beat it, we get the gun thing. Yeah, and then we need summon Sui Ghost, yeah? Oh, stop being a little rude there. Okay. Yeah, no, I got it. Thanks for your time, P-Kid. Tripartite Kid. Yeah, I forget. Sorry. P-Kid's easier to remember than Tripartite Kid. Wait, why keep spinning? Oh, because it's on repeat. Oops. I put this thing on repeat for the music. Oops. I get lost in a massive dungeon. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's right. Did we beat the last one? The last one of those massive dungeons? Crap, I don't even remember. Let's talk to the fortune teller lady. Talk to the fortune teller. Oh, I can use the OCR thing on this game. Turn it on, in case we need it. There was a new version of it, but I haven't updated. So I'm just using the old. Relax. Noise. Why are we making that noise? Stop that. Relax. 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 Okay, good job in Chinatown. I'm sure you got your payment directly. Oh yeah, we just did the Chinatown thing. Uh-huh. What was the guy's name? The Chinese guy? Chin something. By the way, apparently behind the Tendo group, which is the Yakuza, the Tendo group's the Yakuza, there's apparently a city council member. They've been friends for a long time. Oh, they've been in cahoots. City council guys in cahoots. Okay, we beat the police station. The police station commissioner was evil also. That's the last thing we did, wasn't it? Was that in Chinatown, the police commissioner thing, or was that somewhere else? We beat him though. We beat the police commissioner. He was evil. He turned to like some kind of Japanese samurai thing. We're near the end of this game. At some point, we'll probably play this game again down the line, because I figure we just try to beat it now, probably, right? And someday down the line, we can come back and visit it again. After we play like a bunch of other Shin Megami games, people might be more hyped to see it later on. Because like I've tried with this game, but I've realized this game is barely in the algorithm compared to the other ones, I bet. The people don't even know the game, so they probably don't even watch it because they're like, I don't know what that game is. I would have thought once upon a time, my naive Cracky Reads translator mind thought, oh, people will love to see games they've never seen before. No, people don't seem to care about that. No one's looking for that. No, people aren't looking for it, but not like raw. Like, people that like the stream like that, right? But I gotta trick them to come in first. So, at some point we're gonna play the old ones more. Playing this one before playing the other ones was kind of a mistake a little bit. I didn't realize it at the it's not a mistake, but you know what I mean. I didn't realize it at the time. But, the right move was probably to play Shin Megami 1 next, or instead of this one. And then go through the other ones and eventually get to this one when it made sense in the timeline. Live and learn. Live and learn. Live and learn. Also, I think Gio just said the thing about yapping because he had fallen asleep, I think, and then he woke up and he checked and then he fell back asleep again. I think that's what happened. I don't think he meant to be rude. I think he was just asleep and then he woke up and said, "Who are you talking to?" and then goes back to sleep. I don't think he meant to be rude. I don't think he meant to be rude. I think that's what happened. Alright, so I'm turning on the OCR thing. Okay, so we talked to... So we're going to the Yakuza place then, right? That's what it seems like. Should we check... we check here if there's any new coin locker things. Bro, I made a bunch, Wayne, I made a bunch of, like, sound, like, BGM tracks for the stream to put on, like, when I'm talking or doing a bit. I did that last night. I need to make more, and then I need to, like, sort them and, like, label them and name them and stuff. But, I'm pretty hyped about that. Because I was thinking about it before that, like, sometimes I need stuff, and I can make stuff to theme. And I made a bunch of stuff. I made stuff for, when I'm hanging out as New Face. I made stuff for JB Garfield. For, like, Cooters, for when he's inside Cooter, for when JB Garfield's just talking. And then I made some other stuff. I made all kinds of little tunes. I just gotta sort them and stuff. And then, like, put them on buttons so I can play them when I want to. But I'm hyped about that too. I'm gonna up the production on the stream a lot. Because why not? I figure now. I can do everything. I can make music. And A-Step works so good when you give it... Like, I was thinking about it from the prompt thing. A-Step works really good at when you just give it more instructions. Like, people are always worried about, like, what the model's trained on and this and that. But the better instructions you give it, it still can, like, you can get more out of it. People don't know... People are not even getting the most utility out of the things they're using yet. They're not even close. People aren't even close. People aren't even close. Open the locker? Yeah. What's in it? I pressed the wrong button? Press the wrong button. Oh, are my buttons even right? Are my buttons even right? What's up, Stevie? Hi, belated St. Patrick's Day. Nice, 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 nice. Will it be on Steam? Where's your Goblin game? Will it be on Steam? Great question. What does it cost to get it on Steam? I think I gotta pay $100 or something, don't I, to get games on Steam? So the demo is gonna be on the website, Ollie, soon. The demo is gonna be on the website. So is the card game. It's gonna be on my website, CraigandReeds.com. It's gonna be on the website soon. I'm not quite done with it though. I'm working on graphics. I'm working on graphics. That part's going to take a little bit longer because I'm just like, you know, like that's a style thing. But I'm at a point where I can work on graphics. Isn't that exciting? It kind of works. Like the prototype will be out soon. Once I get the graphics done, I'm going to build the base thing and then like customize the different areas, given different resources, make it so cops can be a problem, make it so you can buy some upgrades. And then I'll release it so you guys can test it out and let me know what you think. Because you need something to spend money on before... Like, the loop works already, but you need something to spend money on, or there's no point to get money, right? So, and resources, so... I think there probably should be like a craft menu, right? Because they're goblins, they probably make stuff with, like, junk. So maybe a base and a craft menu, and like some bad thing that can happen, like maybe they can die or something. 100? Okay, well, I'll at some point. I don't have the money for that right now, so it won't be immediate. But it's going to take a little while before the game's done, anyways. Early access / like whatever the beta build will be up. Or prototype build. It's called the prototype build. Prototype build will be up maybe in a week. I'm aiming for a week. I'm aiming for a week for now. I built the whole website. So, that was my goal this time. Over the course of this week, though, I plan to get the graphics done, and then take the Sunday and Monday again and work on those last ideas, and see if I can get it out the door, to where you guys can play it and give me feedback. So, next week, I'm aiming for next week, next Tuesday. You don't have 100? We live in Vegas. Well, I have 100, but I don't, like, have 100. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could. But, like, it's not... I don't have it in my stream expense account, you know? Well, not that I actually have one of those. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't have it budgeted for the stream to just spend, you know? And bro, I took out my tooth pulled recently. It cost $800. I had to pay $800 for my tooth getting yanked out, like 2 weeks ago. So. Alright, calm down. But yeah, we'll have, I mean, Steve's on Rumble. So the chats I can see are the YouTube chats and Rumble. I can't see Kick and I can't see Twitch. You may be asking, why can't you see those chats? Well, because they're spammed by robots, man. I don't want to, I want valuable things in my I want to, if I'm reading it, I want to have a point. Rumble and the YouTubes, at least I don't get spammed, so. Twitch and Kick need to get their shit together if they want me to put their chat on my screen. Otherwise, they can get fucked. No offense. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Kick. Boo-hoo. But you guys, those platforms are hellholes of random shit. Bots coming in. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. So, you get fucked. If they want to fix it, I mean, if you want to chat, you can come to YouTube or you can come to craggyreads.com. I read my last tooth out. Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but I needed, one, it was a place I couldn't really get it, and two, because the tooth was all fucked up, and two, they put, like, some kind of bone thing in there that's supposed to heal in case I need, like, an implant or something. Or it's just supposed to make it so, like, your jaw isn't all fucked up, kind of. They put some kind of thing in there. I don't really know what it was. They call it the bone graft. But it's like something they put in there. It's supposed to heal to the bone. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But they put that in there. So that was part of the cost too. That's part of the cost too. If my tooth was like totally normal and I wasn't infected and stuff, I would have. I mean, I could have maybe tried to do it myself. But I couldn't even like touch it like that, like grip it like that. Let's open this locker. What button is it? Wait, my buttons are definitely fucked up. The buttons are definitely fucked up. But also, I'm not just finishing the Goblin game though. I also want to get the card game up on the web, playable on the website too, because I already have it playable. But we were going to use Tabletop Simulator, but I might as well just build something played on the website. So both of those things will be on the website soon. Goblin game. However, Wayne, do you have a wallet that can accept Polygon already? What are you using for your extension? I would like your address. Like your address at some point. Okay. Fix it. That's correct. That's not correct. Okay. That's correct. That's not going to be correct because we need it +5. And then we go into, where do you go now? Controls. Yeah. Left. Let's just click something. Which kick me in the Shin Megami, whatever, there's a devil bullshit, whatever. It is devil summoner, bro. It's the one that's not available in English that nobody's ever seen. It's the rarest one. There's one video of it on L and R. I like that, right? Z and C. That's how I like it. That should work. It's the Devil Summoner one. It's the rarest one. It's the coolest one too. The sequel was translated on 3DS. What's that one called? Soul Hackers. It's like Soul Hackers. It's the first part of Soul Hackers. The story is we were some kid, and our girlfriend gets some book from the library about ancient Japan using magic and stuff, and we get to the front desk and she doesn't have her library card, so we give them ours. Then later on, we're by ourselves and some weird priest that looks like Poochie from JoJo shows up. And he says, "Hey, are you Peekid? Come over here. Are you Oshiko? Come over here." And we go into this abandoned construction site. It turns into a demon world and he kills us. Because he was trying to get the book. He thinks we have the book from the library card thing. And then our soul, we go to the River Styx, the River Sanzu in Japanese. And we meet Karan. And Karan says, "You're not supposed to die, man. What are you doing here?" And so he goes, "Well, I found a body." It turned out there was this Delasoner guy we'd run into briefly. He looked kind of like what's his name in Kiryu in Yakuza. He's kind of like a jacket like that. He looks cool. Anyways, he had died. We saw it on the news before. So we go back and we're in his body. And then now we're Dela summoning and stuff, trying to get our body back. And his soul somewhere too. It's got a different body now too. We got to get him switched. That's basically the story though. And this whole town, this part of the town was built on top of an ancient battlefield where there was this other kingdom that used magic that Yamato, the old Japanese empire, killed everybody and killed their princess, killed the people, and sealed them away with seals and stuff. And the seals are breaking on purpose. Somebody's breaking them. The Poochie guy the priest guy is breaking them. What's his name? Sid Davies, I think. Sid Davies, one of these. Something like this. Also, guys, my new monetization model is this. You go to the website, you go below the video and you click tip, and any interval of $10 you give me, I will give you a tokenized scam card starting now. Anytime now. Anytime you do it, like forever into the future. Whenever you give me an interval of $10, I will give you a tokenized scam card. You just need a wallet address on the Polygon thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you just go to MetaMask. I'm going to make a little tutorial on it. Just go to MetaMask and make a wallet and I'll send it to you. That simple. And then you can already see them on OpenSea or in your wallet itself, but soon you'll be able to see your cards on the website. Soon, very soon. They're opening the thing. There's a little baby in there. What? Well, you think so, but it's actually a Cupid doll. You think it's a baby, but it's a Cupid doll. The Cupid dolls look like babies? What? Hold on. Let's save. What a Cupid doll? Huh? One sec. I got an answer for this. We can find a Cupid in the compendium. You need to find out what the heck we just found. Why is it called a baby? You don't like these games, Ollie? They're like wizardry, but modern, I would say. And then with all the demon stuff. Quit game? No, but I'm actually going to quit game. I want to go to compendium. Cupid, it was called, right? A Cupid. Find this Cupid thing. See what we found. This guy Wayne. Tell Wayne to get his wallet. He disappears. The world. The world of flesh. The world people live in. The world of man. Sometimes things are born that are not human. They're in different shapes. In the world of man. Sometimes we call those things gods and we call them demons. Look, the Jack Frost there. It continues without stopping ever. Respect, hated, and feared. Right, I want to see the Cupie, please, bro. Show me a Cupie. Welcome to the Demon Cathedral. You know what would be sick? I should make some kind of scene that's 3D like that, where the pieces are separate and they move separately. I mean, that wouldn't be too hard. It would be pretty cool. Like, I'll make a visualizer first. Okay. So let's find the Cupie in here, so we can see what we found in that locker. Find Cupie. Go by name, maybe? We go page, yeah. Mo, maybe Kobe. Yo, Ra, Ro, oh, these are vowels. Oops, there, oops. Here, it's by these. They, right? Hold on, what is it? Koopy? Was it Koopy or Keefy? Cupie? It was Cupie, right? I don't remember what it was. I swear it was Cupie. Not this. Fortunately. Kepi? I don't remember what it was. Loopy? What was they saying earlier? Okay, that's Keepy? These are all the K starting things. Could be in here. Geda? Uul. Uulfurin. Cubel. Wasn't it Cupie? Wancha. Gaki. Koopy? What bosses? Who's a boss? You sound like it would be though. Sid? There's bosses. Pretty sick. I didn't realize that. Koopy? Cupie? Wasn't it K? I don't know. I want to go through every demon, right? What did I get wrong? What is it? Kama... Yubabu... Kyuda Champa... Kyuda Champa... Oh, it's a mob guy. Koopy? Koopy? I say. I'll find it eventually. Sure. Die. Engu. I swear it was a K. I swear it started with a K. Hour, Pixie, Phobie, Phobie, Eddie, Yo, Beyond It, Lunacy, Waxwork, what A now? Agony, what's an agony? Oh yeah, we've seen those. I gotta find it eventually this way, right? Oh, you know what? What if it's just not in this game, even though you can find one? This seems weird though. Gaki. Bro, there's no way. I'm in a circle now. I'm in Ka again. Queek Shilbar. Kukurin. Kufurin. How am I? I'm in a loop now. Shisa, Jack Frost, Jack Lantern. Don Bicop, Bikini, Daphne. Oh, Toby. Was it a T? Dwarf, Naga. No, Knocker. Oh, it might be a Ha. Power, Pixie. No, maybe not. U-Tone. Hippo. Pixie. Pixie has the most clothes in this one at all games. Of all the games, Pixie has the most clothes in this one. U-Tone. Obi. Bro, it's definitely gotta not be in this game or something. I think I've looked at everything now. Lunacy, there's Lunacy again. There's Loki. You wanna see Loki? Loki. Chaos. Dark. Archangel. Agony. Yeah, see, we've definitely been here. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it starts... No. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go back to the game, I guess. I'll look it up some other way. It said it looked like a baby. It looked like a baby. Well, whatever. I don't know what it looks like. Well, whatever. I don't know what it looks like. Man, I'm sorry for starting so late today, guys. I planned to get to start on time, but I had to take Benadryl, so I did a Benadryl coma. But I'm out of it now. Good news. Good news. I'm out of the Benadryl coma. Good news. Good news. I'm pretty hype about the whole thing. Yeah, about all this thing. Oh yeah, Goblin Gangster release next week. That's my next thing I want to get done. Then the card game on the website. I might change those around though. The buttons are fucking... How are the buttons different now? I just played this 2 seconds ago. What? How are the buttons wrong now? I was just here, man. How are the buttons different? Well, it's this one that's gonna be different. These change. I don't understand. There must be something that changes them. Be something that changes them. Have to look at the instructions for the... Right. Let's just go outside. Oh, you know what? I definitely have it as an item. That Cupid thing. Let me find out what it is and I'll look it up. I should have looked it up online. I thought it would be in the thing though, and I thought that'd be cool to see it that way. Item? There's a way to see. There it is. Hiho. Yeah, I have the Hiho one. It doesn't mention the Koopy one though. It doesn't mention my Koopy one. There's an ID card also. Better unknown. I don't know what that is. Dorikadomon. No idea what that is either. Okay, so I went in here and it said, oops, it looks like a baby. Right, you guys remember what happened? Here we go. Let me see. Why did it happen and then unhappen? Oh, there's a coin locker. Open the locker, yes. He opens it. There's nothing inside. So we got the baby one, but it doesn't show up in my inventory. Right? Why doesn't it show up in the inventory, the Cupid thing? Oh, it's a baby. No, it's a Cupid doll. Oh, okay. Are you too freaked out by it to take it? Because I don't see it in my inventory now. Just a Hee-Ho doll. Very confused about it. I don't know where my Koopy doll is. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not rare then. Maybe you can sell it. In here. Because it definitely said I got it then. Aqua drop. Not a ruby. Is it equipment? No way. Jamming arm. No, I don't know where it is for real. Game just gave me a fake item in the line. I don't like the game line. That. Alright, well, I guess it just freaking lied to me. Game, can you not lie to me? Tell me where my doll is now. Now, game. Where's my stuff? Game? Give me my doll right now. Game, you wouldn't like me when I don't get my doll. Game? Your friggin' problem. Where is my doll thing? Should we check this store? Here's equipment. Here's the... Give me my... Well, I guess he can't give me... Let me see your guns. Oh, what is it? Kyoji? Welcome. Go ahead, take a look. Nice, look at all those guns. Sick. You got anything new? Can I see your new stock? I'm only interested in new stock. No, we already have this stuff. Slug shot, though. Go back, go back. Slug shots we don't have, I don't think. Bro, give me that. Give me the slug shots. Those are definitely going to be good. I don't think we have those. Well, there is one new thing here. I guess we should check the armor store too then. The equipment store never seems to have anything new, but maybe it does. We should check those too. The antique shop. There's the antique shop and then the medicine shop. The antique / new age medicine. Okay. Slug shots. Yes, I want these. Look at that. 14. I'm at 10. 14. Buy as many as we can. Oh, I don't need more money. I need to sell some of my magnetite to get some money. We'll be back. Bye. Back. Let's check the... We gotta go to the life exchange guy. Go around the corner. Yeah, there he is. See what the rate is between the two things. See what the rate is. Welcome to the Life Energy Center. It's an honor to have you here. Wait, 113? Oh, it's good, right? We should sell... How much? We should sell it all. Down to a couple thousand. Leave myself with a couple thousand. That's what I should do. So like... This. Do this. It's a 113. It's a great rate to sell. This. And there's no fee, right? I'm gonna do it back and forth all I want. Yeah, 2,000 should be good. Because we get it from drops, too. You need to be careful, because magnetite is the lifeblood of your demons. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, sir. Let's go... Now I can shop. Now I got a bunch of money. If there's any point going in these clubs? Anything interesting? There was the Isn't Crustaceous? No, this is the one. Ah, crap. Madam Deli wants to see you, Kyoji. This is one where we have to go back in the back. Normally she doesn't meet people. She only meets people on New Moon, but it must be important to meet you. Head on back there. I don't know if she says anything new, though. If there's any point in being here. This handsome woman sent us on a job one time. And ever since then, we come talk to her here. How are you doing, Kyoji? Isn't there somebody that you're fighting with, competing with over... Oh, sorry. Are you fighting for something? Who are you fighting for? Are you fighting for someone to be a devil summoner? Thanks to your fighting, you help a lot of people here who cannot fight the demons themselves. Never forget that. Yeah, she said that last time. I remember it. That last. Okay. Anything over here we need? There's the fusion place. I think we really need to do fusion right now. Innocence, that's the other club. Ezekiel. We go in here, see if they say anything. This is where you get like rumors and stuff sometimes, you know, that kind of thing. Cool. Welcome. I would like to talk to the master here. Oh, they have different people. The biker guys in the back weren't here last time I came. There's been some commotion. Some people aren't going outside because of it. Some people are staying in. Okay, let's look at the two in the back. Well, the organizations in the back, the organizations behind the city, the shadow organization, the core of the city, have begun to move. We're getting near the final conflict. That's what I feel like. Well, then let's decide on the next meeting, huh? Wait, are they connected to it? Like, there's these random bikers? Are they connected to, And also, what is that gathering? Special gathering. Some kind of special gathering. Probably like a political thing, like a council meeting. This time, I'm going to stick to that council member. This time, I'm definitely getting a special story, my big scoop. Okay, are there reporters? Talk to the lady, Shin Megami. Apparently, there's something weird going on. Totally different than before. It's scary. Something disturbing it. Is this your time? Huh, detective? Alright, it's Private Eye. A Gumshoe. Dick. Is it your turn, Gumshoe? Right, detective? Yeah, I guess so, huh, ma'am? So she knows me a little bit. She knows me a little bit. It is our job. You're involved in it. Yeah, check out Club Ezekiel. Welcome to Club Ezekiel. My favorite plate. Club Ezekiel. Talking to the bob cut guy. Well, it's sad that if the head of the Tendo group were to die, then the Tendo group would split. That's just being sad. Oh no, oops, not if. It seems like he's dead. Sorry, I misread that part. It's Roshi. I misread that. It seems like the Tendo group captain is dead. Let's get him. I guess they're disbanding the place. Oh, we killed him. We killed him. So what are we doing now then? Yeah, we just killed that guy. That's where we were, wasn't it? That's the last dungeon we did. We killed him. Yeah, okay. Well, what the heck are we doing now? We killed him. Ray Warmer woman. Oh, city council, right? That's what everybody's talking about now. The new city hall is really impressive, huh? We really need a building that big? It's new city hall. We're going to city hall. We're gonna fight city hall. All right, purple clothes, regular. Apparently, something bad happened to those Tendo thugs. I'm sure it was Takashi, right? Takashi. Talk to the blue dressed woman. Oh, that's the girl, right? Kumiko. Kumiko? Cardano? Yeah, I know her. That's the miss that lives in Hibari, right? Yeah, that's our girlfriend. No, talk to me. Oh. So we're going to City Hall now. That's where we're going. We beat the Yakuza place already, I forgot about that. I wanted to go to the equipment store, right? I checked the gun store, they had new ammo, which I'm going to buy in a second. Check the self-defense store, anything new? I don't think there are anything new, because the gun shop only had new ammo, it's all I had new. Welcome, what do we have here? Kazuna. My stuff is the best, right? What are you for today? Dorfin helm? What does that mean? A Max helm. A Max suits. Wow. These are good. Oh, we must be near the end of the game, huh? We're for real near the end of the game. Because everything's like... These are like the best items we probably buy. Because they say they're good. They're resistant against all types of attacks. Dolphin helm. A Max helm. Why would I use the dolphin helm? Oh, because the girl needs to wear it. That's why. Same with the armor. She can't upgrade her armor either. Jamming arm, A Max arm. Wow, nice. Blocks all. It resists all attacks. Leg SRAM. Oh, we already have that. Max leg. Oh, okay. So one of these, the A thing, the suit, helm, and then the dolphin helm for Ray Reiho. Damn, that's not actually that much money. I realize how much we have. None of these swords are better, right? What is this? 115, 53, 2. That's 170 and it can shock, but it's 0 to 1. Yeah, I can sell the other ones though. I wonder if these can be enchanted with a demon. Luger MP9 has 80 attack, 41 accuracy, shoots the whole front row. Men and women can use it. Are these better? Hold on. 200. Oh, it only hits one person though. Can use it from the back row. 0 to 1. AK-47. Can shoot from the back row. You can't shoot mine from the back row, right? That's the main disadvantage there. But I don't really want any of these other ones. We're gonna change our ammo soon. I guess I could get rid of all the other ammo type. In a second. Alright, helmet. Yeah, let's put on the better one. And there's lower magic resist if I want. Oh, because intelligence. That's okay though. It's way better. Look at that. It goes 27 to 46. Etorajama. Huh? How come I can't switch these things? I didn't buy armor? What? I didn't buy armor? Hold on. What happened there? How come I don't have stuff for these? Am I cursed? Hedera Jammer. Can I switch them? What do I do? Recommended. Changes my weapon. Why don't you... My Luger back. Maybe my... What was I using? An oath. And if I do her, beam, wheel, and AK-47. I'd rather have the beam wheel than it's ever. Gave her a max helm. I thought she couldn't. Oh wait, the dolphin helm. We have 2 helmets to get rid of. Cone hat. And equipment. Rubies and stuff. Might as well just sell them, I think. I don't think they do anything for it. Sometimes they want them, but... I get rid of this thing. I use the 10 hoe thing. Yeah, I'll keep the shock one. What's up, Ninja? Thanks for following. I'll sell these on. Number 100, I want to keep that. Luger, I want to keep that. Tank, Tunk, Geberu. Get rid of the AK, don't need that anymore. All 2 of them, we have 2 of them. Okay. All this. Okay, I'm confused. I swear I bought new armor too, didn't I? Let me exit real quick and see. Come again. I swear I bought new armor. I definitely did, right? Maybe I only bought one thing and didn't realize it. Yeah, I'm not seeing the armor. So... Oh no, yeah, I'm not seeing it. How'd I get her stuff, though? I mean, how'd I get 2 helmets, though? And not the armor? How did that happen? How did I actually not buy it? Welcome. Well, thank you, Sam. I can't see Twitch chat, though. Welcome. We're playing Dell Cylinder. I can't see Twitch chat at all. I've removed Twitch chat, and I banished Twitch chat and kick chat to the Shadow Realm. To talk, you have to either go to YouTube or crackyreads.com, my new website, my new uncensored website. I cannot see the chat at all. I turned it off because Twitch chat and kick chat are just spam, so they just flood my chat with spam, so I turned them off. I can't see them. I'm sorry, guys, and welcome. I can't see you whatsoever, but I appreciate it, Sam, very much. Thank you. But if you guys want to talk, you have to go somewhere else. Crayrees.com is probably my place of choice. Would suggest you to go there. But I cannot read Twitch chat or kick chat, and it's not coming back. I'm not bringing that back. All I get is bots and people angry at me. So I'm not bringing that back. It is banished to the Shadow Realm. If Twitch or Kick wants to get their platform together, right? So you're not spammed by bots all the time, then I would consider putting it back. But literally, bro, I have a multi-chat. I can't have it spammed with robots saying, buy more viewers at whatever.com. It's a waste. A waste of all of our time. So I do not see it. And, you know, whatever. It's not like it's for the best. It's for the best. It's for the best that Twitch is banned to the Shadow Realm. It's all commies anyways. It's all communist weirdos anyways. So, it's for the best. It's for the best. But again, if you want to join chat, you're more than welcome to come to crackyrees.com. Otherwise, you know, it's fine. Whatever. You can say anything you want though on crackyrees.com. Also, we have GIF support. You can use GIFs. Crackyrees.com rules. Let me show you real quick. Crackyrees.com is the best website that I made myself ever. So, how about that? How about that? The best website. Well, that's not it. That's YouTube. The YouTube font. This is it. This is it. This is it. Well, let me show the whole website. You got the live stream, right? You can join chat. Let me refresh it. You can join chat over here. You can pick any name you want. You can pick any color you want. You can use emotes. You can use GIFs. You can say anything. You can make your name anything. Privacy is nice. You don't have to give your identity over to the slave overlords at Twitch and Amazon or Google. You don't have to sell your soul to any of those places. You're free. You're free on crackyrees.com. Also, you can sort through all my VODs here. We have archives set up here. Tags. I got to fill this out with more stuff. You have a brandish. We have a special system. If you tip, people always talk about super chats and this and that, but we have our own system here. You click tip, any interval of $10, and it will give you a Cracky Reads tokenized scam card. All you need is a wallet that can receive Polygon. Just get MetaMask. Anyways, that's the spiel of everything now. I've abandoned the mainstream and I'm on my own now. So you're more than welcome to join us out here, but mainstream sucks and we have abandoned it. We are now on our own in the internet. I'm broadcasting to everywhere just as an ad to remind everyone that you can join us on the free internet where things are nice instead of your slave land like Twitch where you're plugged into the mainframe and a slave for attention and ads. Here, you do nothing, no ads. You get to pick your name. Freedom. Or, you know, whatever, stay a slave to the machine, I don't care. Can't save them all. Oh, well, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, so I wanted to buy this armor. I thought I bought it. I somehow messed up. I want to buy the A-Max suits. I'm going to buy A-Max arm. I thought I bought them. I don't know what happened. Somehow I didn't. Oh, legs too. Okay. Will I buy them this time? Oh, so. Yeah, I have them now. We're near the end of the game, I think. Near the end of the game, I think. Thank you. Come again. Near the end of the game, I think. Well, you guys can't see that. Oops, sorry. Okay, so I was checking, no, I don't want to talk about prison. I was checking, the equipment. We checked the gun store. There's new ammo, which we're going to buy a bunch of in a second. I guess I'm checking the item shops too. I don't really think anything pops up there though. New. But it's worth checking. Welcome. Okay. Anything new? Anything I've never seen before? No thank you. No thank you, man. Bye. This one too. Let's talk to this guy again. Whatever, bro. Oh, it's the couple. Self-defense. Apparently they've got the A series in that A series. You heard about it? A series, what's that? The animal? Safety? No, bro, it's... Well, I guess it might be safety, actually. It might be safety. I don't know what the A stands. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm pretty much the only guy that comes by here. Okay, we don't need any of this. Yeah, nothing new. He doesn't have anything new. That's what I thought. So now we need to go to the gun store, buy a bunch of ammo. I think we're on like the second to last dungeon. We're going to City Hall. We'll fight City Hall. Be fun. Real estate guy is the gun guy. Check it out. What is it, Kyoji? Ah, take a look. Oh, Kyoji. Well, go ahead. Take a look. Go ahead. Take your time. Browse. Alright. I just want to buy ammo, bro. I'm just here for the slug shots. I need to buy a bunch of them. This gotta be a quicker way. What if I go backwards? Can I go 0 to 9 the other way? Oh, you can't. Oh, I should sell my old ammo. First, let's equip them, then we'll sell my old ammo. On screen, I have Blaze, I have YouTube again, and I have Rumble. Now, you may be saying, why would you put Rumble and not Twitch or Kick? Well, because like I said, their chants are complete hellscapes of robots, wandering robots, and it's a waste of my time, man. Every time I would look at the side, right? I would see some stupid ass robot on Twitch saying, "Free view, get best viewers at Stream Boo" or something. It's 90% of the time it just wastes your time. So I know people like but I watch on Twitch. Well, stay on your corporate slave site and enjoy it. Stay there. Stay a corporate slave with your brain plugged into the commie. You know, no, AI's coming, AGI is coming. Ah, you know, stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Nobody wants you to leave. Trust me. Stay where you are. Do not leave that. Do not leave the corporate bubble. Stay. Good dog. Stay. Okay. Stay, dog. Stay. Do not leave your corporate enclave. Stay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta clear them. But if we have a stack of 999, can I equip it, or what does it do? It goes 99. Let's get rid of all these other shots now. Put both of these. And then let's go back in there and sell them. Bro, you know what's wild is that even Kick has moderation on chat. The only place that has free chat, completely free chat, is crackerreads.com. Even Rumble, you can't say the N-word. Isn't that crazy? What? You can't. I don't think you can say the F word. I don't think you can say the N-word. There's all kinds of stuff you can't say. So even Rumble, the supposed free speech platform, it is not free speech. It has the same stupid AI moderation everywhere else has. But you know it doesn't have any AI moderation? Crackerreads.com doesn't have any AI moderation. Where are the bullets at? There they are then. Okay, let's get rid of all of them. Oh, we can go backwards, right? Gunshot. Nice, now we're talking. Oh, we shouldn't... What are these? Dispel? I guess the special ammo we should actually keep. Right? Those could be cool. But all the just is worse. Sell them. Be careful out there. Let's go to oh, also the other reason I cut Twitch and Kick chats and don't really encourage engagement there is because I don't get anything from it, right? There's no algorithm boost like YouTube or, you know, so you don't get anything from it either. I just entertain people there and get nothing. So like, it's not worth anything. I no longer consider corporate hellscapes people, like locations of people. I think of them as like the Matrix or something, and I'm just pumping. You can see the broadcast there, but you can't interact with it. We've put a barrier up against the corporate bubbles, which is good, probably, right? Probably good. It's probably good. Okay, what else do I gotta do? What else do we gotta do? Oh yeah, I want to check the life store again. I want to check the exchange place. Welcome. An honor to have you here again. Let's look at the currency. Okay, it's 113, which is good. We sold all of our magnetite. We had like 100,000 a minute ago, and we sold it. Something like this. As you can see now, we have it all in N. Pretty sick. Well, be careful out there. Remember, if you run out of magnetite, your demons will run out of life. Can't live without it. Okay, I think we're ready. We're going to City Hall, I think. And I started streaming late today. What time are we at? Almost 3.5 hours. I gotta eat at some point. Oops, I didn't even go in there. Just rewind. No, don't care, ma'am. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I already talked to them. Central, maybe? City Hall. Is this it? Because they said that... Oh, this is it. This is the music. Leave the music in for a second. Can't fight City Hall. We're gonna have to. We're about to. You guys ready? I think this is like second to last dungeon, I think. Maybe there's a couple more, I don't know. I know we're getting to the end though. All the guys at the bar were saying, this is it, man. This is it. This is it. It'd also be a pretty good place to pause the stream for today. Be a pretty good place to pause the stream without doing anything. No, I should play a little bit. I should do a little bit. We should get in the dungeon a little bit, right? We should explore some. I do gotta leave soon. That's all I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? I didn't even save. So we'll explore a little bit and then we'll like leave. And then, unless it like locks us in. Which it might. We'll explore a little. Oh, monsters. We'll explore a little bit. And then, I haven't seen these guys before. So we kill them. First thing, kill them. We got better guns. I should have tried the better guns. Failed, nice. Whatever that is, it failed. It probably puts you to sleep. It's called Cradle Song. That shoots both. She can't shoot her gun from behind. Can we move her forward? I have her over there so she can't get hit, really. Oh, yeah. But she should step forward, right? Yeah. I don't know if that's going to get her killed. I think sword is better for him, but I'm going to test her gun. Wait, what? Huh? How come she can't use her gun? That's the whole reason I moved her over there. I'm going to have to figure out. Is she not equipped with a gun? What with this? Let me figure it out in a second, I guess. He's going to get beat up now. Can she move behind me? An option, we gotta move. No. But you can move back. The thing is, when it's her turn again, won't she move up? At least that makes her avoid, though. Didn't count as front row, because you... Yeah, auto makes her move up, then. Well, that was a mistake. Do magic. When in doubt, Megiddo. That's what I remember I used to say. When in doubt, Megiddo. When you don't know what to do in this game, use Megiddo. Dodge it. She's dead already. Okay, I knew that was a mistake putting her in front row. But her gun wasn't working. I don't know what was up with that. Did I sell her gun? I definitely might, oh, I'm gonna have to go back before the save. I have to go back before the save. Huh. I definitely might, I might have sold her gun. If they don't still sell the gun... Crap. I definitely might have sold her gun. I didn't remember what gun she used. Oh man. Bummer. It's a big bummer. Okay, so she died and... Died and she doesn't have a gun. Look at that. You use this from the back row. Was that not her gun? Number 100? I think it was. I think it was. I think it was the gun shoot. 62, 0 to 7. 2 of those. Model 100. Non-boo model 100. Okay, well, I have to leave now and see it, bring her back. Whether I want to or not. I guess we'll check her at the gun store. Or bring her back to life. Come on. That's my bad. Bullshit. Check the gun first. With her dead body. Put the gun in her dead body's hand. Do I like? Does this one work? Do you like this one? Yeah. Like this one? How about this one? Koji. Take a look. See what I got. Okay. Ingram M10. Well, what else can you use? This one? That can't be used from the back row. None of these ones can't. So, she's definitely gonna use the one she had. I can sell the other one though. There's 2. Yeah, we have 2 of them, right? Okay. Bring her back. Be careful out there. Yeah, I fucked up. Can I move her dead body behind me so she's safe already? Is that allowed? What thing would it be? A comp? You're there. Funny. Okay. Nope. 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 Also, you got ads on Twitch too. That's another reason to not. If you're ever on Twitch, to not be on Twitch. There's no reason. That place is a hellhole, bro. You gotta watch ads. Like, it's literally the worst option of all the viewing options. Don't watch anything on Twitch. That's ridiculous. What's up? The chat's the best, though. The chat is the best. But, well, outside of Craigie Reed's chat, of course. But the chat is the best out of Twitch and YouTube, but, I mean, in Kick. But, you have to deal with fucking ads. Like, why would you ever want that? Or pay money to get them off your back for 2 seconds. Such a hellscape over there. Such a corporate dystopian hellscape. But, you know, people choose to live where they choose to live in dystopia. Okay, we're ready to go back, right? Let's save. Run down the detective office over here. Now, I think the reason they put these other empty ones next to you is to kind of show you like the rundown part of it, right? There used to be like way more shops, probably, is the implication. But there's some of them are like boarded up. To show the mall is kind of like disuse from what it used to be. Like once upon a time, I'm sure everywhere was full. Or maybe, I mean, maybe it didn't take off, but it seems like it's an old rundown mall, right? Let's see. No, Alright, yeah, I think I'll take a break, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tonight. I think the launch of craggeries.com went pretty well, man. I'm pretty excited about it. I think people had a lot of fun. So that will be where to, if you don't know where to find me, follow me on Craggy Reads. You can also follow me on whatever your platform of choice is to get notified when I go live. Follow me on whatever your platform of choice is to get notifications. I will stream on there for the notification pretty much to Twitch, Kick, both YouTubes, but I don't respect Twitch or Kick enough to read their chat, sorry. But YouTube and Rumble, oddly enough, I do. Rumble has not spammed me with stupid fucking robots, so it gets to stay on. And YouTube has the best algorithm, so it gets to stay on. But if you want a real free chat where you get to say whatever you want, be whoever you want, talk whoever you want. Hey Gary, I just learned that phasing out coal has made electricity more expensive, contrary to every MSM narrative. Interesting. Thank you for letting me know that, Ollie. Something I learned on that topic was that like the paper thing. Like if we stop using paper, then we'll make less paper. Like also contrary to people's belief, like paper products have increased the amount of area used for trees, not decreased it. Because we switched over to, now I'm sure there's some areas, like I've heard about in Canada, some horror stories in Canada and things where they do like maybe whatever weird practices about it. But in general, from the report I read, cutting down paper products, using less paper would just reduce the amount of trees that are around, because then they would get rid of some of those. There's a lot of land where they just keep redoing the trees, right, to make paper products and wood products, and make lumber. If we got rid of those things, then I mean, if our demand for those things goes down, then there'd be less trees. There'd be less trees. We were in a place where it's positive now. There was a time where it was bad, right, where it was like on the decline, but for a long time now, it's been the opposite way. And I wonder how many industries are like that, bro. Where despite what we're told, it's actually fine, or are actually good that we do the thing. Australia is 45% coal generated, and they pay half what we pay in the UK. UK is switched to 50% renewables, and we have the highest electricity prices in the world. That makes total sense. I know Russia is really low prices. I remember I watched I forget the guy's name, but he went to Russia. He traveled to Russia. And did like some kind of like whatever tourism. He goes to like tourism to places that people don't go. And he was talking about the prices. They're really cheap. We need more. I mean, nuclear plants is obviously the answer for cheap power. I don't know why people like don't demand that. That shows yet again that people in general aren't really educated or knowledgeable on anything, and they're like purposely retarded, because nuclear would help so much if people actually focused on that. If we all built a bunch of nuclear plants, we probably already have fusion locked down by now. Fusion is possible, they've proven, right? I don't know when we'll actually have fusion generators, reactors, but fusion is possible. Which means eventually probably won't even really do same kind of waste either. It'll be different kind of, like, maybe we'll find ways. I don't know. We should be doing nuclear. I don't know. If we really want to save the planet and resources and yada yada, we should be doing nuclear. Seems pretty obvious to me. And oil too. We have tons of oil in America, and yet we're all scared about the whatever strait and all this other stuff. Over there, it's like, it's all just lies, man. It's all just to control people, make them worry about shit outside of their immediate area. The point of all that stuff is to make you focus on other things and not realize you're getting screwed, right? That's the point of all that stuff. That's the point of all that stuff. I'm gonna grind up some weed real quick and take one hit from a bowl before I leave, in case anybody wants to join me. And then I'm gonna get out of here. Then I'm leaving, streaming for today. Way back tonight. Today is a short stream, do the short morning stream. Sorry about that, but I mean, I stream more than most people. I don't even apologize anymore. But I meant to stream more. I meant to start at a normal time and be ending now like from nighttime, but it is what it is. It's still it's a 4-hour stream. But yeah. And yeah, Goblin Game's coming out next week. Goblin Gang coming out next week. That's my next project to do on my days off of the stream. Is Goblin Gang. I might work on the card game too. Getting that implemented on the website. I don't know how hard it's going to be with the fast API thing I'm using, fast, whatever it is. I don't know, maybe I build the card game into the website quicker than finishing Goblin Gang, but I'm going to keep working on the graphics of Goblin Gang either way. That's just a matter of time though. I gotta keep making a bunch and changing the style and figuring out what I like and making control nets and things. On the Discord, anybody interested, I posted 2 things that I think are pretty interesting for anyone in the AI art channel. They are the thing that says 5 principles for professional prompt engineering and control stable diffusion with surgical precision. Both of those things are very useful. Everyone should know prompt engineering by now. If you don't, listen to that 5 principles professional prompt engineering. Very good. Lots of useful stuff in there. And the stable diffusion thing, it's only if you're interested in stable diffusion. But what I did was I took a book that was pretty well reviewed on the topic, right? published like last year or something, and put it in a notebook and then had them summarize it, and it's really good. It's really worth listening. Well, the site, thank you, Max. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I mean, the robots did a lot of it, so I can only, I can only take so much credit, but I spent a good 2 days just hammering away on it. And a lot of the stuff I built over weeks earlier too, like the archive stuff, that I built a couple weeks ago. But I got it all integrated and together. I got to flesh it out some more. You'll see it doesn't have that many tags or anything, but that searches all my VODs. Also, if you guys want, if anybody's a streamer or something, and wants what I have, like to tool it into their own site, let me know. I can give it to you. I don't really care. But of course, the thing is, this is tuned for me, so you might want to make your own. Like anyway. If you're a streamer, you might want to make your own anyway. But I wouldn't mind sharing it. It's really tuned for what I'm doing, that it might not even be useful to do that. And it was only 2 days of work, like, it was a lot of stuff, but it was only 2 days, so. But nice, thank you, man. Awesome. Heck yeah, Max. Alright, let me pack this bowl and hit it real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna be back night, guys. Also, the cool thing about the chat is you can like log in and leave messages too, right? Like, it's there persistently too. So, good to see you, Max, by the way. All right, guys. Have a good day. Anybody want to join me on a smoke real quick as a farewell? And then I'm out of here. I'm play out. Have a good day. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much. Hope you guys have a good day. Yeah, this is a classic. Let's listen to this. Classic. Hello? Right, I'm leaving. Have a good day. I'm back tonight. I'm back tonight. Have a good day, guys. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm leaving. Audio.
Do you know who Akira the Dawn is?
Of course, he's amazing.
I only desire the approval of a relatively small number of people who I respect. If they said to me, I think you're totally wrong on this, Douglas, then I'd listen. But when it's people who don't want me to do well, then of course I don't listen. It's one of the tools we all have to hone in our lives, to work out who wants us to do well, who wishes us well, and to listen to them, even if they're critical of us, and they will be at times, and to separate out those people from people who just, of course they don't want you to do well. They hate you, hate everything about you, whatever. But I don't have much sympathy with public figures who say, I can't say what I think, I can't speak up, and all this sort of thing. If you're not going to now, when are you going to? If you're not going to in this life, what life are you expecting to come where you'll do it? The person who doesn't stand with the mob, the person who doesn't go along with the mob, the person who refuses to walk with the crowd will feel better. The person who doesn't stand with the mob, the person who doesn't go along with the mob will achieve more in their lives, whatever that is, because they will have self-respect. I'm comfortable as you can be in the end times, as everything's burning down and there's plagues of locusts coming our way. And I have the satisfaction of knowing that I'm not lying. The problem with going along is that it demoralizes you. It makes you a smaller person inside. You will be demoralized because you'll know that you shouldn't have done that. And at some level you will think badly of yourself for having done it. You'll feel regretful, you'll feel cowardly, and it will affect your life in other ways. And the opposite is also true. The person who doesn't stand with the mob, the person who doesn't go along with the mob, the person who refuses to walk with the crowd will feel better. The person who doesn't stand with the mob, the person who doesn't go along with the mob will achieve more in their lives, whatever that is, because they will have self-respect. That's what totalitarian movements across history always knew, was that you grind people down and make them agree to lies, because you will then be able to make them do anything. Václav Havel, great late Czech leader, cites the example of a greengrocer in Prague in the communist era in Eastern Europe, who has to put up in his window, like everyone else, the notice that says, "Workers of the world unite." And it's sent by party headquarters.
What the heck? Thank you, gamer. Sorry, I'm getting out of here.
You all have to hang it. Václav Havel says
I'm getting out of here. I appreciate it, though. Check out crankyreads.com.
The first thing is that, of course, that the greengrocer is showing to everyone that he is a party loyalist and he wouldn't be able to operate as a business if he didn't do this thing. But it also hangs there every day as a sign of his subjugation. It's a little thing, but it hangs there as a sign of his subjugation. And it reminds him he's not the man he could be. You think you're doing a little thing, but you're not. You are diminishing your soul by doing this. Because you know that you could be something more than the person who just has to hang whatever party headquarters tells you to hang this week. The person who doesn't stand with the mob, the person who doesn't go